Kami-sama. I don't have any money anymore. I will be knowing food. I want to buy this one.
Nia1Arth0T3P underscore just subscribed for 8 months.
Thank you, Nayar. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We made it. We made it. We're doing it. We're finally doing it. Thank you, oh my god, I gotta scroll. Thank you, Joker, for redeeming first, and thank you all for the daily dining check-ins. We got Nahida, Aston's here, Cletus is here, Purple Angel is here, Joker,
Angel when
Sage.
I get you, Angel when I get you.
Wendy's here, Ray's here, Froshi's here, Uray's here. Oh my god. Thank you again, Nayar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Let's, shall we get started? Oh my god, Stray 2. Arrived. You made it. It's fine, you made it. Doesn't matter if you're multitasking. You made it. Yeah? Seeing the model? Seeing the model? Hi, but louder than Stray. Yeah. Alright. Do you see up in the top? I've been hyped for this since you announced it. I know. I've been so excited. I've been so excited. You have no idea. You have no idea. Now, for those of you who have done a, you know, a little model debut before, you know what's up. If this is your first time, basically, we're gonna, like, look at a little bit of the model at once. So we're starting here. I'm gonna show you a little bit. We got some heels on, and we can see our Sakis a little bit. Look at all those emotes. That's a crazy amount of emotes. Oh no!
25
No!
and Cletus just subscribed
No!
with Prime.
I had it off! Hold on. Nope. Nope. No, hold on. I can't believe it. No!
Hype train started.
Oh, well, thank you for the hype train. Give me a second, though. Give me a second. Give me a second. It's fine. Give me a second. 1 second. 1 second. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Redo, redo. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. All right. The pitchforks. Nobody saw it. All right. You saw nothing. Thank you for the hype train, though. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, we got ankles. We got ankles, but can you tell what's happening there on the one side? Can we tell? I don't think so. I don't think we know yet. We got Who was burning food? Toe beans. Yeah, we got some toe beans. A little bit more. I'm very excited for this one part here because I know for sure I didn't even tease this part. I didn't even tease this yet because this wasn't even ready for the teaser. This wasn't even ready. So nobody saw this. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw this at all. Are you starting to kind of figure it out? The bow tie? I know, the bow ties are so cute, aren't they? We're not really going to see them that much, but they are really adorable. We can go up and down. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. There's a little emblem here with some wings on it. Look at that. She's a robot. Not quite. Not quite a robot. Not quite. But we do have a pretty little thing going on here. One day it'll be super shiny too. And just while we're looking at it, just by the way, while we're looking at it, Stray helped me a ton to make this, to get this to work. It was a process. It took a long time, but it's wonderful. She's a cyborg. Not quite. Not quite. If you read the lore, you might know. If you didn't read the lore, well, you might have some reading to do. And we go a little bit more. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's knees. Look at that. We've got knees, everybody. We've got whole knees. Why does Twitch censor stockings? No. Knees. There's lore. There is a little bit of lore, yeah. Look at that. Knees. These knees, yeah. Look at that. And they actually, not that, I mean, we could wiggle a little bit in the other one, but not quite like this. We couldn't really go up and down, but now we can go up and down. Uncensored kneecaps in this economy? I mean, uncensored kneecap, I guess. I mean, I don't know. A little bit more. Oh my god. Oh my god, we get to see a little bit of skin for the first time. Oh my god, the first little bit of skin here. That's crazy. With another little bow. And scandalous, uncensored ankles and knees and thighs at this point. Skin, I know, crazy. Uncensored kneecaps, half off. And we're a little, you know, we're a little beat up on this side. We've got a little bit of a problem right here. A little problem. Let's see, a little bit more. Oh my god. We got little frilly skirt. Look at that. There's a hole. There is a little hole, it's true. There is a little hole. Thank you all again for the hype train. I really appreciate it. It means a ton that we had a little hype train. Look at that. And our hands move so nicely. Wiggling around. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Oh my god. What's that? Is that hair? And bows? Is that what is that, chat? The skirt does look, it moves so much. Oh my god. And we've got hair? Little bows and everything. It's green. I know it's green. Uncensored hands? I know, right? Uncensored, thigh? Uncensored hands? It's crazy. Crazy. Not bald? No. Blue and green hair? I know, it's crazy. It's insane. Blue and green? Look at, ooh. Not too much now. We gotta be careful, chat. We can't show too much at the same time. We can't be doing too much. Look. We got a little corset with some extra bows. We've upgraded. We have a new corset. We had a corset before, but now we have, look at this one. We've upgraded. We've got some money now. You know what I mean? We've come into some money. We have, our corset is a little bit more detailed. And we have sleeves. I was dying for sleeves. I begged and begged for sleeves. I can't believe it. We finally have sleeves. Finally. We finally have sleeves. A triple layered dress with a corset. I know, that's crazy. The bow budget is incredible. The bow budget here is just, the ruffle budget. We climbing out of the trenches in 2026. We are. We've got so many bows. We've got so many ruffles. Did you notice, by the way, on the bottom of the skirt, we've got a little bit of lace on the skirt? Do you see that? You see that wiggling around? You can see our lovely new overlays behind it. It's incredible. Look at that. We got more hair. Look at that. And you might be able to see something in the hair. I don't know if you could tell what it is yet. But a little bit more stuff. Are we ready? Reveal a little bit more. Ooh. Ooh, the bow budget. The bow budget just keeps getting larger. We just have so many bows. What color is the lace, guys? No, there's an ad right now. No. Oh, we have a text to speech. Sorry, the text to speech is off right now. Actually, I have all the things off while we do this, but I'll read it out. A true majesty, she is. She is, everyone. Bow for her well-designed effort and hype up the chat. Ads. I know. We're going to hold out while there's ads. I'm going to do my best to, like, not go crazy for a second while there's ads, because I don't want people to miss it. Bow for the bow god. Yeah, so we have so many bows. Look at that. And look, while we're waiting here for the ads. Birds for the bird throne. Is that braids I see? That might be. I don't know. What do you think? If I wiggle around a little bit, you can see them maybe a little bit more. Did it look like braids? I stumbled over my words there. Where can I read up on the lore? Right now, it's in the description of the YouTube video that went out for the teaser, but I think we're going to have like a Discord channel for it as well. I just don't have a ton right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have a necklace. We have a necklace. And more skin. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit of skin. Oh, you do a sassy little hip thing? Yeah, we do. I'm blind for real. The sassy rigging. It is sassy rigging. More lace. Neck. Indeed. 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 Look at that. It's crazy. There's very little skin on this model to see. Very little skin. But like so many ruffles and so many bows and so many little things. So now we see the whole main outfit. Doesn't it? Isn't it just... Isn't it so pretty? Isn't it so cute? And do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? On the top? Or do I need to show you more? Do we need more? A little bit more? Maybe just a little bit. Is that too much? Is that too much at once for us to handle? Too much? More green. Yeah, more green. Braids. I know, there's braids. There's more braids. We have multiple. Just you wait. Mouth. I know. Mouth. It's crazy. Mouth. We actually get to see a mouth. Wings. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna pass out. Yep. Passing out from seeing a mouth? It's crazy. It's crazy. In 2026, we also have some really nice dangly earrings. Look at them go. All the things. All of the things that wiggle. Maybe a little bit more. Ooh, is that too much? Is that too much? A little bit more of the face. Earrings. A little more. Ooh. Ooh. What do we think? What are we thinking? Uncensored teeth? Indeed, uncensored teeth. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Full reveal? Eyes. Oh my god, we did it. Yeah. Now, we are going to look at everything. We're going to look at all the expressions and all the things, but I'm going to put us into our chatting thing so that we get our text-to-speech and all of our things back. I won't turn all of the buttons on yet until I show you everything, but then I'll turn all the buttons on. Oh my god. Beautiful birthday. Thank you. Love the heart at the top. I know. Look at the little heart at the top. And there's more braids. There's more braids. We don't have just 2 braids. We don't have just 3 braids. We've got 5. We're covered in braids. Commissions from this point out are going to cost me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So many braids, so many wings. I know there's so much happening. Yay, I'm not blind. Oh my god. 5? Yes. You see the ones on top? Do you see them? We have 1 on each side of our head. Infinite braids. Yes. So we've got 2 on top. Then we've got 2 in the back. And we've got 1 in the front. And all this. So we're going to look at all the expressions. I am going to send this over here because don't forget, I mean, you probably haven't forgotten. Everything else is new too, for the most part. Like our overlays are new. The chat's looking a little different too. It's still a shade of blue, but it's a different shade of blue. And the other buttons are different. All the other things are different as well. We do have a couple different redeems and stuff like that as well. Some of the sounds are different, all of that. I fixed a lot of things. Some of the stuff works now. So we're going to go through everything. This model is a whole different vibe. It is a whole different vibe. I hope in a good way, though. I think, at least I felt in the time that I set this up and in the time that I've been working with it and all of that stuff, I feel like this is more me than I've ever been so far. I feel like this is more genuine. Obviously, I don't look like this in real life. But, like, in terms of my existence on the internet, I feel like this is more me. Queen in her true form. Not quite the true form. Not quite the true form, but we're very close. I mean, I am using magic to present you this form. That is true. Going to miss the photorealistic eyes, but the new ones look super cute. Yeah, I really like these ones. And so the real Vara has a porcelain leg. Yeah. It gives me vibes of evolved Burb Queen. Yeah, we're a little evolved. We got like a little more powerful. I can present you a form closer to what you should see. You don't even know? Have you ever had an accident? You're like, I know, right? I haven't revealed that much to you yet. I haven't revealed that much in terms of, the background here. You'll have to find out along the way, you know? Does that mean Wormvara has evolved into a snake? Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. All right. Let's go over here so we can see our chatting screen. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how pretty it is. And all of your redeems will show up on the right-hand side of the screen over here. And the chat will show up over here on this side. And now we're going to go through the process of looking at all of the expressions and stuff like that.
Damn, what is that, bro?
There we go. It's so expressive. It is. And I'm not even using good tracking. I'm using the same tracking I was before. I'm just using a webcam and VTube Studio. I don't have anything incredible happening here. No, I'm not even using VBridger and nothing. Just this is it. But I really like how this one, like, I can be really smug now, and like I could smirk and all of that. I feel like I couldn't do that before. I really couldn't, like, I didn't have like a full range of expressions, but now I do. I have full range. The mouth feels so much more expressive. It is. The whole thing. The whole thing attracts super well. It does. It does. Angel's here. Welcome, Angel. And hello, everybody else that walked in the middle when I was like, kind of reading chat, but there was a lot happening, so I wasn't seeing everything in the chat. But I appreciate all of you who dropped in so far. Now she's more expressive. She's evolving. Yeah, she is. The ears moving with your expressions. Yeah, they do. Not only our ears, our wings. I left, you know what? You know how initially I was like, we're not going to have elf ears all the time. We're only going to have the wings and they're going to be like part of it. I decided that I think I still want elf ears because I don't know. I think I just want them like this. I think this is what I want. So, this is what we have. All right. So now we're going to go through all the expressions as you might expect, all of the things and all of the things that you can do. And then I'll release everything to you so you can start pushing buttons if you wish. Going to squeeze me. Oh no. All right. So let's start with just a greeting. Just a little greeting. I can wave to you whenever I want. We could in the last one too, but I never used it. But here I can wave. We also have a handy microphone. I don't sing, but you never know when this might be in handy. Maybe I need to get your attention sometime. Or maybe depending on we might be playing a certain game or something like that, and I might need a microphone. So we've got a microphone now. just in case. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. Mic check. I know, right? Yeah, mic check. You never know when you might need it. So we have that. And then I think I need to back up for you to see this one. Need to back up a little bit. There we go. So you can see the whole thing. So this is our new cardigan. It's blue and purple. I would kill to hear her sing if she wants to. I actually don't really do any singing. I don't really, it's not that I probably couldn't. It's just that it's never really been the thing for me. So yeah, so I'll take it off so you can see. So this is without, this is with it on. Right? So it's, you know, it's like a knit little cardigan. No cold for the burb. It's true. I really like the fluffies at the top. I think that it's really cute. I think it could work well like all the time. Stuff like that. So we've got that going on. We do also have, let me zoom back in here. We do have, where is it? We have a controller. Look at that. And look how cool it looks. It's also blue and purple. But it's very hummingbird themed. Everything here is hummingbird themed, yeah? So. New sweater just dropped. Yeah, it did. And we have a controller now. Gamer. Yeah, Gamer Vara. We have a controller. We could, like, push all the buttons. So, it's too bad I don't have one that looks like this in real life. But, we nonetheless have a controller. Gamers. Yeah, gamers. Gamers. Alright. We've got wings. I can stretch my wings out. Look at them. They're huge. More buttons. More buttons. Yeah, more buttons. So you can't really see them all the way. You know what? Let me pop over to here for a second. So you could see how far they can actually go out. There's never enough wings. It's true. There's never really enough wings, but you know. Right now we've got wings. Yeah. And never enough bows. Never enough bows, never enough wings. All right, so there we could see that. I'll bring us back over here. All right, and we can take these off. And come here. All right, we're back. And everybody's favorite, cat ears. We still have cat ears for the occasional redeem. And they can wiggle around a ton now. And we can still control them with our eyebrows. The cat ears still exist. Yep, Kitty Vara still exists. Still here. Just our little redeem. You know what I mean? Not for all the time, but for sometimes. Okay. And now I'm going to show you some of our lighting. So you know how sometimes when we play, there's still more expressions, but I'm kind of going in a particular order here. All the ears, it's true. So which ears do you use? The elf ones. The elf ones are for hearing. These ones are for decoration. The wings I can't hear anything from. And the elf ears are the ones I actually use. So when we're playing a spooky game or when we're playing a game that's really, really dark and we wanna glow in the dark a little bit, we can use this. It doesn't look as bright right now, but you'll see that a bunch of our highlights will glow. So when we're playing a really like dark and spooky game, there will still be light. And then we also have this one for special occasions. It's very, very glowy in the face. Very glowy in the face, but we don't need to use it all the time. This is just like a sometimes, you know what I mean? Just a sometimes. You know? I feel like I'm staring at you like I feel like with this one I'm like staring through your soul. You know what I mean? We're a little bit more glowy here, so I feel like I'm just I could just stare into your soul. And then if you saw the teaser, you may have seen this one. So now we can just, do this whenever we want. we could just do this. We could be kind of like a ghost whenever we want. Shadow perp, it's true. We can kind of just like be a ghost if we want to. All right. And now I'm going to show you the facial expressions and then we'll get into outfits. Because I think I kind of might reveal one of the outfits. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but we're going to look at the outfits after we do this. So let's first look at our expressions. I'm going to zoom in a ton for this. Because it's all face stuff. I knew I needed to stop by to see this. Oh, hi! Hello! It's so good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. All right, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in a ton. Okay. We're zoomed in so much. All the way. Let's see. We could be... I mean, we used to have Anguivara, but now we really have Anguivara. You know what I mean? Now we could be really angry. Whenever we want to. Okay. The little wings. I know, little wings. We're finally closer to a hummingbird now. And we've got money. So this is for any time you throw bits my way, you'll be seeing these. We look a little obsessive with these, I'll be real. We look a little crazy. We look a little insane with that. Some hearts, of course. Our favorite hearts. We love hearts. We love them. Heart eyes with some hearts floating around. We have... Here comes the money. You know, I almost got rid of that redeem, but I kept it. We've got... We could, like, kind of tear up a little bit. I really like this one because I feel like it expresses my kind of teary-eyed expression a bit better. Like sometimes when I'm like almost crying, I feel like this is really, we can really get a lot closer to that. We've got, whoops, let me turn that off. We have this one, but I don't think this really does anything. You'll notice it changes the eyes a little bit. Supposedly this is like a shy expression. But to be honest, to be real, I can't really tell. Maybe just because of the way that we are. For when she keeps dying in game. Sleepy Vara, yeah. We've also got this. We've got stars. We had stars in the last one too. This one's a little bit more subtle. It's just in the eyes. But nonetheless, I can still do it. Just look sleepy, to be honest. It's true. We have this. We could be so expressive with it. We could be so expressive now. We're so expressive. Naturally, it looks like this. But I can go like this. And we have, in case we get a little dizzy.
Many would complain about the longer skirt, but I'm much happier with a long skirt with details like those on your model. I'm truly impressed by how well it's made.
Ah.
Verasi Kermit love, Verasi
Yeah.
Kermit love.
Yeah. And we'll go over the credits once we're done looking at everything. We'll go over the credits. I promise. And go over like all the people that helped and all the things and where everything came from and all of that wonderful stuff. We can cry. You can kind of barely see it, but we can cry. We can. It is possible for us to cry. I'll show you again in case you missed it the first time. Kind of going down our cheeks. All right. And now let me show you this one and then I'll back up. So we've got, oh my God. One of the
I
ones
can
that people
already see the chaos caused with the crying.
Yeah, the chaos with the crying. Yeah. I don't know how many times I'll like use it, but like it's here, right? You know what I mean? It exists. Um we do have some glasses. Teacher Vara. Maybe. Maybe Teacher Vara. Perhaps. Professor Vara. I like that even better. Let me go back here so we could see more like with the model. There we go. Look at that. So occasionally we'll have some glasses on. Uh, Professor Farah, glasses. Yeah. With her 3 degrees, you remembered that I have 3 degrees. Class is in session. The glasses change the entire vibe. It's true. They do change the entire vibe. But yeah, so we do have glasses. You know, they still exist very happily. All right. And we also have a pen. Now, I don't do any drawing. I think we've done like 2 drawing streams and I've done like emotes. Please don't leave homework. We're gonna be schooling all of us, perhaps. But we also have this just in case. You never know. You have a desk now too? I don't have a desk, unfortunately. No desk. Maybe one day we'll have a desk. It's for marking attendance. I know, right? What if we if we put both on, now you're cooked. now chat. You're cooked. I'm taking attendance. I'm taking names. I'm writing down your names. Okay? Art Professor Bar. I don't think so. I don't think I'm qualified to teach art. I don't think I'm qualified for that. All right. Now, I'll show you a couple other things, and then we will go to outfits. I haven't been listening. What class is this again? What class is this? You don't know what class this is in? Oh my god. All right. We've got our blankie. We've still got our blankie. Couldn't get rid of this. I can still be bonked. This is the same as it was before. This is not a redeem yet, but it may come back. I'm not sure. Some of you might be familiar with this. And a lot of these are just from VTube Studio because I didn't have enough funds to like buy a whole bunch of new stuff. You know what I mean? But we do have a couple things that we can still use or repurpose. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with repurposing. So we do have this for occasions. So maybe depending on what game we're playing or what season it is, that you might see this around. Showed up 5 minutes late. Negative 10 points to Gryffindor. Yeah. Of course, we still have head padding. It wouldn't be a Vara stream without head padding. You play Stardew? I actually, hot take, hate Stardew Valley. We still have our Krusty Krab hat. We can still go to the Krusty Krab. The hat would be perfect for it. Yeah, I agree. I just don't like Stardew. Give me a second. There we go. We still have our plushie. One day we'll have custom plushie, but for now, this is what we're working with. This is what we've got. She's still very cute. We don't use her very often, but she still exists. The child. Yeah, the plushie. So yeah. You know what I mean? She's still out here, still vibing, you know? The scythe, of course, we still have the scythe. I couldn't not have the scythe. You know? Where is chat? We're gonna be getting there. Here's our send help. That's no plushie. That's a child. No, that's a plushie. It's a plushie. I sent help, of course. And I'm very excited for this. I drew this myself. It was very, very inspired by the original Chat Uppies. So don't look at it and be like, wow, you just straight up. It is very inspired by. I basically just drew it from memory and then turned it into what I wanted it to be. So, you know. So we're all very, very clear. Ah, look at it. Look at you. I saw the eyes blink. Yeah, it does blink. So yeah. So you'll remember the old Chat Uppies? It basically looked like this, but a little bit different. I took that, I drew it from memory, and then I turned it into a dinosaur. I even color matched it. I color matched it with the emotes, right? So that way the colors would match and everything like that. And I made sure it was like tucked in properly so you couldn't go anywhere. So you're tucked in between my shoulder and my braid. I think that that's a cozy spot. Kind of covered by the braid. Yeah. It's true. And that was intentional. Because I didn't think it made sense for the braid to be behind it. Because the braid's going to go like below it. You know what I mean? So for layering purposes, you're behind the braid. You're well protected. Just in case we play a spooky game, you know what I mean? Just in case there's a spooky game. Okay. So that'll go away for now. And last things. Our throne. We still have a throne. I feel like we kind of fit the throne now better than we did before. In terms of vibes, but nonetheless. The braid is our seatbelt. It's true. It's true. So, of course, we still have our throne. And, of course, we still have a cage as well. We still have a cage. There's no way out of the cage. Okay? Now, the streamer bot stuff that existed before, such as being flipped over or becoming really small, those still exist. They've been slightly modified, but they still exist. You'll be seeing them as soon as I release everything. And now, the last two things we need to look at before I turn everything back on so you could push buttons and all that stuff are two outfits. We have two outfits. So, for the time being, I'm going to head back to our showcase over here. So, we have a little bit more space. So, I have a little more space to show you. So small and the cage still exists. It does. It does. We still got the combo. You do. I must admit, in some capacity, I have to do some of it manually now, and I'll explain why after we look at the outfits. So I'm actually gonna hop back to the top. We're gonna do it a lot quicker this time. It's not gonna be super all that, but I will be showing you this. You might already kind of expect what this one might be just by if you look at the shoes a little bit. If we're going with a black shoe with a very dark purple bow in this case. And so most of this is the same, but you'll see here immediately we have a very long skirt. We have a very, very long skirt this time. Look at it. It's very long. It's super long. And we're starting here with a very dark blue. It gets a little bit lighter at the top. But we have lots of blue going on at the bottom here. Dark purple into dark blue. And we come here. The skirt is so long. It is so long. So very long. And then, oh my god. Okay. So we're starting to see a little bit of the outfit now. A little bit more of it, rather. We're getting closer to a lighter blue. We have a bit of a gradient going on. Looks like we might have a couple straps and buckles here. And we have long sleeves again. There we go. A little bit more so you can get the full view of what the corset looks like. Incredible. It's a different corset. It's different. So we've got that. We've got different corset. Which. All right. A little bit more. Ooh, what's that? What's that happening at the top there? That looks a little bit different than what we saw before. Some of it's a little bit the same, you know what I mean? Some of it's still the same theme. However, there's something different happening here. There's something a little different with this one. Ooh. Look at that. Looky, looky. We'll go to full view so you could see it all. Look at this. Look at that. Bows, yes. Different kinds of bows. Different kinds of bows, different kinds of things. So this is going to be our gothic outfit. Kind of gothic and tactic. Yeah, a little bit. Perhaps with the leather. There's another ad again. I can't believe, has it been that long? It had, oh my god, it's been 40 minutes. It's crazy that we've been doing this. It's much more you than the old gothic. It's true. It's true. I agree. That's the whole point. No black lipstick? No. No black lipstick anymore. I kept the makeup the same because our hair is going to be the same. But now it's just, you know, it's a little bit darker. I really like this actually because we have some roses on it too. I'm a big fan of roses. Some of you know that I have a rose garden. But I can zoom in. Look at that. We could really see the way that that this works. There's like a bow on the necklace. The bow is on the necklace in our like full, like our regular day-to-day outfit as well. But in this case, we've got like a couple extra little things happening on the side. Look at that. The power of yapping. There's a key. Indeed, there's a key. There's a key. The key's important. The key is lore specific. However, it's more of a wait and see. But the roses and the key. I know, right? There's a couple roses. There's a key. Even our bows, our purple bows up here are a little darker. And there's something else here too. I don't know if you notice the difference. Perhaps if I go like this first. And then put it back on. We have a little bit of a crown in our gothic form. We get to be a little different. A little bit more, perhaps an older form, perhaps different. I don't know. A little tiara, it's true. Let me go back this way. And like this, so we could see all this. Right? We still get to keep our heart at the top and all that stuff. All right. You know what? We have a second outfit. We have a second one. This second one, I think is really cool. It's something I haven't done before. It's something we couldn't do with our 0.1, our Suika model. It's something we couldn't do with that one, but we will be able to do with this one. So I'm going to show you that next. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go all the way back up. Okay. Wow. Would you look at that? We got rid of our heels. Whoops. Okay. So much feet this... I know, a little bit, right? Now, no, we have shoes. We got shoes. They're just different shoes. They're different shoes. Look at them. We got some boots. Platform shoes. We got some platforms. Look at that. We got some platforms. We got platforms going. Now I can be a little bit taller. We can add a couple extra inches to me. You know what I mean? I mean, we're already short enough as it is, you know? Why can't I have a couple extra inches on the platforms? All right, so we'll go through this way. We have our little... This is a little different. Look at this. We've got a little heart. Our socks are a little bit different. We got some extra stuff hanging out here. All of that. She's tall now. We can't make fun of her anymore. We can also see our skirt a little bit, and it looks like we got a jacket on. Looks like we got a jacket, you know what I mean? A little bit more. A little bit. You'll notice that this one has the same colors, but it's a different theme. Same colors, different theme. little more. A little bit different. And I will show you the rest right away, pretty much. I will back up, though, so you can still see the corset. So, yeah. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah. Yeah. So, this, new glasses. I know, these are different glasses. Different glasses. Yeah. So, this is like our modern outfit. Pastel. Not quite pastel, but this is our modern, like, casual, like, I was thinking very, like, a little bit more, we've gone to the city kind of vibes. You know what I mean? We have our normal outfit, we have our gothic outfit, and then we'll have this one. Yeah. We do have a couple things in our hair now. I'll show you. We're gonna zoom in. So we have, look at that. We have a couple things in our hair. And these are different glasses. These ones are more kind of a bit like shades a little bit. So we have them. Looks like my library crush has vibes. Bookish but trendy. Yeah, right? Like we're a little bit nerdy. I mean, as we are, right? You know what I mean? I mean, I didn't get 3 degrees for being cool, you know? But we're still hip, you know what I mean? We're still doing it, you know what I mean? We're still in 2026, you know? We're living our life, but it is 2026. You're wearing my glasses IRL. Yeah, the first set of glasses are actually a lot closer to what mine look like in real life, but these ones are very cool. I always think that people who wear these are pretty cool. But yes, we got extra stuff there. You'll notice our necklace is a little bit different here. It's a little bit different. There's a different thing going on here. A different theme, we'll say. Well, same theme, but different pendant. Gives that one nerdy girl in the popular girl group who they've adopted to tutor them. Yeah, that's it. That's who I am. That's who I am. A lock? It is a lock. It is a lock. Perhaps there's something to think about, considering the different forms that we have and the different ways in which everything interacts with everything else. But yes, here is it. This is the model. This is the model. This is all the things for the model. I'm gonna turn everything on now. That's what the key is for. Perhaps. Oh my god. 6 months in a row? I gotta go over here.
I want to buy this one.
Cinnabunny
I made it
just
in time.
subscribed for 6 months.
Thank you for the 6-month resub. Thank you. That's crazy. And thank you all for the subs tonight. I know Nayar subbed. I'm pretty sure, was it Cletus that subbed as well? Thank you so much. And thank you all for the hype train. And thank you for the resub Cinna as well. Thank you. All right. I'm going to turn everything on now so you could actually push buttons if you want to. Let's see. Let me find everything. Turn it all back on. You'll see everything just start to pop in. Into your redeems. And I'm so nervous, I hope I got it all right. I hope I fixed everything. I'm terrified that I didn't. The button pushing immediately. Wow! Okay, everything's on now. Everything. Oh my god. Flip it. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh. We're pushing every button at the same time. You did not hesitate. None of you hesitated. I know what that is.
Don't worry, we're used to scuffs.
Yeah, I know we're used to scuffs. That doesn't mean I want scuffs to happen. I can't believe it. Look at us. Look at us. Guys, we can't push the buttons all at once.
Dinner once again.
All the buttons have been pushed. This is why I had the buttons off. I need to grab a hydrate. I need a hydrate. And this is why I had them off. Thank you for this. Oh, that's the new Blanky sound. It's a little long though. I think I need to turn it to change it, but it's not the worst thing ever. I think it's cute. I did that one. They're all popping in. Some of them are already gone by the time because the redeems are so behind. I chose that one explicitly for that, Ray. I don't even know what these go to anymore because I changed some of them. We like buttons. We do like buttons. For the Blanky, because I know you like to push. I know you like to push the Blanky like at the very end of the night, so I made that redeem with that sound because I mean we don't use it all the time. Plus it's pretty.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Whoops. There we go. I put the throne on. It's 5 a.m. I'm about to send me to sleep. Oh, we got the wings too. Wings. There we go. Wow. Wow. I really like how a lot of the stuff, a lot of the things are, I like how everything's in the bottom right now. Like all your little redeems and everything. Everything's just in the bottom right. I think that's a good time. But anyways, thank you also so much for like being so excited. I was really excited for this.
Got it!
I was so excited. And I can't wait to use this model for a while. We're going to go over the credits now and all that stuff. So let me just pull it up so I make sure I don't forget anything or say the wrong thing and stuff like that. So let me just grab it. It's on... It's in my Twitch panel. I just gotta make sure I mute my own stream. There we go. We're muted. Okay. Let's go to the panels. I need... Let's see. Credits. So, this is the Prism model. This was created by Akizone. It's probably Mez. It's spelled AKIZONE-MEEZ. I have hyperlinked it in my panel. This is not a custom model. This is a customizable model. That's why this is the 0.2 model debut and not a 1.0. Because, of course, many of you know we're still saving for a 1.0. But I was excited for something new, with new things and new possibilities. I wanted to be closer to me, and I think we've got there. I think we've accomplished that goal with this. So this is the Prism model. I know a lot of people have been using it. I really like that you can be so custom with it. Thank you, Ray, for slapping that in the chat for me. I really like that, you know, we can all be very, very different with this. We don't have to worry about all kind of having the same face. We don't have to worry about like the same two kinds of hair, everybody wearing the same outfit. I like that I can be very much the way that I want to be with this. Of course, I adore and love and appreciate everything that the Suika model was and everything that I was able to do with the Suika model. But I'm also super excited to be using this one. And let's see, our stream overlays. Do we like the new chat uppy sound? I think it's quite appropriate. I think that's... All the dinosaur sounds. Yeah. So we the stream overlays. So in translated to English, the artist is Dream Art. You can find them on VGen. I have hyperlinked it in the credits panel in Twitch. You can find them on VGen. They have tons and tons and tons of things. I was eyeing this one up for a while. I looked at a bunch of overlays with Stray and ultimately went with this one because we just thought that this was the right vibe. You can also find them on Booth. I think it's Menghua on Booth, but in English on VGen, you can look up Dream Art. It's a good vibe. It is a good vibe. I really like it. I love that the overlays are animated in the background. I also really like a whole bunch of their other stuff that I saw. There was some of it I really wish they had it, but like in like green. There were so many things I wanted to buy. There was so many things on VGen from this particular artist that I wanted to buy, but I ultimately went for this whole overlay set because I thought that it was really nice and cool. And that's kind of it for credited new stuff. Besides our model concept design and is by Stray. I basically told Stray, like, hey, I kind of want this, I kind of want that, I like this, that, I really want this theme, blah, 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 blah. And Stray's the one that worked all the magic. Stray's the one that made it all happen. So the reason why we look the way we do, the reason why we've got so many fun things and the lore is the way that it is and all that stuff is because of Stray. Doodlebun and Stray both helped me with lore writing. And we don't have any new musics, but Ray helped me with music for the teaser because I didn't really know what I was doing. But Ray helped me check out a couple things, show me a couple things, stuff like that. So I was able to find stuff for the teaser through Ray, through a couple sources. Those were credited in the description of the video on YouTube. I love you too, Stray. I love you too. No wonder my eyes are tweaking. And generally, there's a whole bunch of people that I can't necessarily name everybody off the top of my head, but there's a whole bunch of you in the chat and also people who I know who I've been able to talk with kind of privately who have been really helpful and just like being super supportive and really being really kind and really nice and really sweet about everything. Because sometimes I get nervous and sometimes I get really scared about doing stuff like this. Yeah, so all of you who helped with that, I really appreciate you as well. And yeah. I'm just so excited that we get to be a bit more
If you're feeling
us.
sad, that isn't bad, you're feeling something. If you never feel something, then you won't know how understand others. If you're feeling depressed, know we all love you. Red heart emoji, plus cheese hot dogs are different from regular hot dogs.
Jeez,
Love
dogs.
Angie.
Hi, hot dog. I hope you're having a great night. It's me. I'm King of Glaze. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Can I say this? Can I probably can. You probably wouldn't mind. I often sometimes, well, at least daily, if not multiple times a day, find Stray in my DMs actually glazing. Like well, we don't really call it glazing, but like very very much support. A mid-tier. Let me show you how it's really done. Daily? Yeah. I'll drag you back into the swamp. I think never back down, never what? Yeah, every day. Every day, all day. Never give up. Never give up. It's okay. Somebody's got to do it, right? I mean, I've got to have a fan somewhere. I've got to have at least one. You know what I mean? Realizing the glasses have been on for a really long time, and I'm
Safi
not sure
Cat
if
just
I
followed.
didn't said a thing. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in our first follow with the new model. Crazy. Our first follower of the year. Our first follower with the new model, too. Fine, let's glaze for a bit. You may now start. Are we like, we're permitting a certain amount of glazing right now? This is it? If you were gonna spend a whole stream glazing for real, it would be this one. This would be the stream. I'm gonna hold that like a big win, as you should. As you should. Oh, we got the cat noises too. You know, I almost finished a new emote related to that. Our bouncing is a little bit different now. Our bouncing, our vibing is a little different. I still gotta get used to it a little bit. I'll keep saying glazing, and now all I want is some donuts. Getting bogged? Getting bogged?
The glazing tournament has started.
Wow. Wow. Every time I look over, I get to see that the model's actually catching all of my micro expressions, and I just can't help but smile at it all the time. It makes me so happy that now you know what I'm, you know. Now you know how what I'm doing. Oh, it's just the chat uppies again. Just more chat uppies. There they are. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do it in a timely manner, but some of the stuff I have to do manually just because of the way that it's set up or the way that I want it to be. Glazing isn't a faucet you can just turn on. You gotta glaze in silence like the G in lasagna. The chat uppies has always been my favorite. The chat uppies has also been one of my favorites all the time. Head pat. First head pat of the year. Wishes he could glaze with this much aura. Oh my god. That's crazy. Also, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I said it the last stream, but like we're closer to it now, technically, than we were last stream. So Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a really great 1st of January. I know for me, it's the end of the 2nd, and for some of you, it's already the 3rd. But I really hope that everybody has a wonderful New Year, and I hope that everybody gets everything they want. Whether it be material items, whether it be wealth, whether it just be health and peace. I hope everybody gets everything that they want this year. Happy New Year! It's been a year since I've been on the stream. I know, we haven't streamed since last year. It's crazy that I'm trying to get away with that. Happy New Year, even the stank frog. Keep bringing mud in the house. Gonna go to the gym for a week and give up again. You know what? I don't even try. I don't even go to the gym. I don't even worry about it. I pick a different goal. Like, I want to read, like, you know, I want to read 200 books this year. Or I want to stream for X amount of hours this year. Or I want to grow X amount. You know, stuff like that. I usually pick that kind of stuff. Or, like, you know, other things that we want to do. I don't really go for, like, the gym. The gym isn't really my thing. I'm taking the mud out of the house. I brought it just for y'all. I feel like my wings would get a little messed up if I put them in the mud, though. I feel like I wouldn't be able to fly if I was covered in mud. My goal is to watch every Vara stream this year. Every single one. Every stream. That's going to be a lot of streams, you know. Because I'm not in school anymore. I just work now. So, that's going to be a lot of streams. And not break my streak We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to keep track. We'll have to keep track. Of course, we can keep track this way. Speaking of tracking, we can track yawns now. I did actually make sure it works. So don't use it. Don't use it because actually we're tracking the yawns for the year. But if you were, don't do it. But if you were to type !yawn, when I yawn, it'll add a yawn to the counter. If you want to see how many yawns we have this year, but not add a yawn to the counter, you would type !yawns, plural, YAWNS, and that would give you the total we have this year. But we don't have any yet. Oh, we have one. Look at that. Would you look at that? We got one. We got one in 2026. I will probably also rehab like our sub goals and kind of our other goals and stuff like that. I know I need to redo the bits goal. I know we're over the goal right now. Is there a delay in the command counter? There shouldn't be. Nice. Instant gratification. The bell ran off as soon as the cat ears got on. 97. 97. Yawned 1. I need to adjust the setting on it. I did write times in it, but I think I got rid of it in the code. Like, not in the code, but like in the script for it. I think I got rid of it, so I think I need to add that back. I'll need to go in and fix it. What if multiple people do it for one yawn? Just the way it is. It's just the way, if multiple people do it, just, you know, I don't know. It's built on trust. You know what I mean? It's one of the, we gotta trust everybody else. So I gotta write down, I gotta fix the yawn message. I forgot it shows my entire expressions again. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, we can see everything? We can. We can see everything. If I look at the chat a little weird, it knows. It knows. If I'm squinting at the chat because I can't see anymore, it knows. If I'm confused, and I'm looking at you really confused because I really don't understand what you're saying, it knows. You should add a timer for it so it would prevent the same yawn redeem. I probably could. I feel like that's a little complicated. That might be above my pay grade, but I could try. You can make it as a channel point with a delay. You know, I could try that. I could try that. I just wanted to make it easy so you could actually see it like in the chat whenever you wanted. That's why it's just like a command. But we could totally try. So, yeah. I'm happy you all like the model. I really am. It's 10 o'clock already. It's crazy that it's 10 o'clock already. You can tell like the adrenaline has like left my body. I'm like, okay, time for sleep. It's time for eeps. But it's not time yet. It's a Friday night. We can like game it up if we want to. We could play a game. We're a little limited this evening, but we can totally play a game. Thank you for the glasses. We could also just chat. I figured we'd chat for a while because we would want to push buttons and kind of really get a good look at the model before I pushed it in the corner. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to tell you why I have to do things, some of the things manually. Like, for example, I have to do the throne and the cage manually. And that's because we have this spot here in the center. But when we're on the gaming, when we're over here, right? We don't want to be in the center. That doesn't make any sense for us to be in the center of the screen, right? That makes no sense whatsoever for us to be in the center. So I have this, so that will be over here on the side. But the problem is, that means the throne and stuff just wouldn't work, right? It wouldn't make any sense. I can't change it all the time. So I have a different redeem set for those. Different redeems. Now, it's possible that there's a way to set them up properly so that way when I'm in certain scenes and certain things happen, but I didn't worry about it. I just made it two separate things. So sometimes when you hear the cage, like, it's not going to go off right away, and that's because I just have to do it myself. Nice bedroom, thank you. Thank you. So this is what it looks like at nighttime. This is what it looks like at night. We also have, I'm pretty sure the starting one is like the dusk version. Yeah, so this one's at like dusk, maybe like midday a little bit. And then this one is like during the day. Now, of course, being over here doesn't make any sense either. So that's why we have this. So we have two different things. So you'll be seeing me in the center of the screen from now on rather than like on the side. Now I'm going to be in the center for when we're chatting, and I'll be over here when we're gaming. And let's see, I'll show you the rest of the overlays while we're here. I mean, they're not very different from usual, but like, I think that they're pretty. So we've got, here's our break one. So you get to see the same, like, more midday setting, and it has the chat and stuff like that. A little bit different. This here is our offline, which again is pretty much the same, just a little bit different. Let me go over here. Did you add a grandfather clock sound, or was that something else I heard earlier? I did add a music box sound for the Blanky redeem, because I really like it, so I added it. Plus, it matches us because it's called Green Sleeves. There's a couple of different interpretations of what Green Sleeves means, but perhaps in our lore, it's a little bit different. We have a little, like a little lullaby. In the beginning. It's cold out. It is cold out. It is. So now we have this, and we have a cardigan on. How nice. Now we're nice and toasty. We might even overheat a little bit in this. But that's okay. That's alright. It's -12 outside right now. It's pretty cold here, too. It's pretty chilly. You know, we got some, like, accidental snow on New Year's Day. I went to bed on New Year's Day. Like, I stayed up till midnight, and then I went to bed on New Year's Day, and I was like, wow, it's gonna be a clear day tomorrow. It's gonna be great. And then I woke up on New Year's Day, and there was so much snow. There was so much, we weren't expecting any snow, but it snowed. There was snow. Don't even know what happened. We just ended up with snow. -8. Sounds really cold. Sounds cold in all the places. It gets generally pretty cold everywhere. The snow was unneeded, to be honest. Yeah, it really was just very icy. But it doesn't snow here. There's no snow here. No snow in Stream, ever. Even though I really like snow. But I don't have enough power to manifest snow in the stream. No snow in this illusion. Only the sun. We can't do weather changes yet. I haven't mastered weather changes. No snow ever. I know, Angel, that would make your day if there was no snow ever. If there was no snow whatsoever, that would just make your existence. But I love the snow. I do. I love it. Having the snow because I was too sick to clean it up. Ah. Your bird powers? No, not yet. No, not yet. Our magic powers don't include snow. We can't do weather yet. We're not strong enough for weather. We're only just barely using this new farm, you know what I mean? How could I possibly figure out weather? Because that's like massive. That's like a whole area. I need that's like an AoE thing. How could I possibly do that if I'm barely doing this? And we're changing cat ears and everything. We don't even know what we are. We can't even figure it out. We got wings popping out, our clothing changing, and the cat ears popping out for no reason. Always dreaming about it. Never saw or touched snow with my hands. Well, I don't know if you want me to describe it to you, but it's soft for a second. You feel like it's something like obtainable, and then it melts right in your fingers. And at first you're like, wow, and you kind of like put your hand in and it's kind of soft and like weird and kind of melts. And then like very very soon after, it begins to burn a little bit because it's very cold. um it like burns a little bit. Hello, Captain Mario, welcome back. But yeah, that's the way that like snow is. And then like you kind of like can't get rid of it. And then even when you like wash your hands, like your hands kind of like, if you're in the snow for a really long time with your hands, they'll kind of like throb a little bit because they're trying to like keep the warmth in your hands. Like your extremities, your body is trying very hard to send blood to your fingies, but it struggles. Snow is absolutely beautiful. Then you hear the grating noise of the snow plows, and you then go back inside. So of course the snow plows are around here, but like most people just like shovel. This is why I mean, it's true that that keeps you warmer, but there's a cost. There's a price to pay. Snow is so pretty and beautiful. So you have to shovel your driveway. I know. And then you have to shovel your not your driveway, your sidewalk, because if somebody tripped. If somebody falls, if somebody like slips and falls on your sidewalk, you get a problem. Like if you're a homeowner, right? So I have to go out and like I have to shovel the entire sidewalk, the entire thing. Now I'm like I can't explain it, but it's a long way. Hello, Demon Ghost. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for dropping in. And we got more cat noises too. We got more cat noises, all the cat noises. I'm excited to be making some content with this. I will never experience this because I never see snow. Well, maybe one day you'll see snow. You never know. You never know where you'll end up. My grass outside is green right now. I haven't, well, I mean, I've seen the grass, but it's very dead right now. It's very, like, muddy and brown. That's it. It's kind of, it's, like, dead. It's like, you know, in summer when it gets so hot that the grass turns into, like, hay? It's like that, except for it's a really dark brown because it's just mud. Everything's just mud. Everything underneath is mud. Can't get rid of it. Everywhere you step, it's, like, wet and soggy. And cold. I haven't seen, like, green grass since, like, October. Even then, it was barely because it was so hot that it was just, like, it was so burnt up. It was horrible. We also had a drought, so, like, I don't know. It's weird. We get, like, both ends of the spectrum. We get, like, it gets so hot and dry that the grass dies in the summer, and then it gets so cold and wet that the grass I can't speak anymore. The grass dies in the winter too. There's always go on YouTube and play a 24/7 snowfall stream. You know what? You know what? That's not a bad idea. Also, we already talked about this before, but like the smell of snow is particular. It's very specific. I could tell. I walked out of work the other day and I was like, it wasn't supposed to snow, but it's definitely going to snow. And then it did very shortly after. My winter is so bad. The Great Lakes mess with our weather so much. Oh no. Oh no. It has been a rough winter so far. Winter has barely started. Winter has barely started. And it's so rough. It's so rough. It's been so bad. We've had to shovel so many times and there's been so much ice and so much snow. Like it's been one of the worst years we've had since I've been alive. It keeps getting like so windy. I know that like
doing?
everybody's having this issue, but like it's so windy. Like I thought the house was gonna blow down the other day. I was like, I can't believe it. I woke up the next morning and I was like, I can't believe I'm alive right now. I can't believe I have internet right now, and I can't believe the house is still here. It's crazy. Crazy windy. What the dog doing? What the dog doing indeed? We still get to yawn, which is nice. Just still get to see me yawn. I was nervous that it wouldn't be able to do our yawns, but it can. I had to drive home and random freezing rainfalls. Yeah, look at that. It worked. See, it works. It did cover it, actually. 2 people did it at the same time, but it only took the one. It only took one. It only took one yawn. Perfect. It does work. Oh, that one worked. Has yawned 2 times in 2026. Why is the other one not working now? Well, it works, but it's weird. Perhaps I know I was like really tired when I was putting that in, so that could have been it. Yeah, yawned 2. We're missing times. We're missing times. I gotta go back in and add times. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Thank you. Thank you. Hydrate. We'll hydrate. I'm so you have no idea. I mean, you're excited too for this, but you have no idea how excited I am that, like, I could do this. Like, we could do anything. And by the way, I look absolutely insane behind the camera trying to do it. Let me grab this drink really quick. I'm in love with the fact that I don't have to mute anymore to hydrate. You won't hear me. All I have to do is, like, back up a little bit, and you won't hear me. Because I got a new mic. I think I fixed a little bit of the audio from last time because I watched the VOD back, so I hope it's better this time. I hope it, like, doesn't crackle as much as it did before. I might still have to adjust it again, but I did adjust, like, the compressor and the limiter, and I did do a couple of recordings to test. But I can't actually tell what it sounds like for now. I'll have to watch the VOD back again. I just have to hope that it's good. Your excitement is radiating onto us. I hope so. I hope so. I was very excited. I've been talking to a couple people about this for a really long time. A couple people being like, Stray and Doolabun. It's been like every day. I was like, I can't believe it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I can't believe it. We're doing it. And also, the mods got like updates every day. But of course, it was a secret for you because I wanted it to be kind of a surprise. I know that it was something that we were working on and thinking about and all of that. But, you know. I wanted to make sure we had all the things. You know? I want to make sure everything would work. New year, new mic, new model. It's true. New year, new mic, new model, new Vara. Not really new. I'm still me, I just look a little different now. The overlays are different. We have a couple new redeems. I was hoping to have a couple emotes, but that didn't plan out, and that's okay. We'll have them later on. We'll have a few new emotes, stuff like that. I'm hoping to have a couple things. We do have, like, new logo and stuff. Did y'all see the logos? Did you see it? Did you see my new banner on Twitch? I could, you know what? I should probably pull them up as images here so we could look at them. I think that it'd be nice if we look at them. I did try very hard. I mean, you know, they're homemade. But I did try. I changed my name on Minecraft, luckily. It said my previous name, so no one wonders, because I was skeptical about changing my name. Ah, yeah. I'm also skeptical about changing mine, because I don't know if it'll, like, mess up my stuff with the server and everything. So I just I've been leaving it alone. For now. Whoa.
Well, before I go, I wanted to take a moment to say how grateful I am to have spent a whole year in this amazing community. I truly hope it continues to grow and that your models keep improving. I never thought I would get so attached to such an amazing community. I hope I can get to spend a lot more of time with you and chat. Thanks for this amazing year, and I really hope to see a lot of great streams and a lot of improvement. See you next stream and have a beautiful night. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year. That's so sweet. That's so adorable. That's so wonderful. I'm so happy that you're having a good time here. I'm so happy that there's so many people having a good time here. In the community with me, in the Discord, watching the streams, in YouTube, on TikTok, all the places. I'm so happy that we're able to have the things that we have, and I'm so grateful and thankful that we're able to exist in the ways that we do. And I can't wait to see what we do this year. I have a couple things that I'm really excited to try. I don't know if everything will work out, you know what I mean? But we never know. But I'm really excited to try some stuff, and I'm excited to grow a bit, and I really, you know, I hope that we can have a lot of fun this year. I'm excited to have a lot of fun this year. I really want like nothing but fun. The new logos and banner made me more excited for the stream. I know, right? I was so excited when I put them up. I was so excited. Let me, for those of you who couldn't see them or didn't have time to see them or whatever, let me just get like an image thing up here, and we'll look at them. Oh, just an image. We'll start with this one. The downloads. Let's see. So, I think this is one of them. A couple of them I used, a couple of them I didn't. So we're going to look at them all. Yeah. So we'll start with this one. This one's actually a smaller version. This one's just to have for like whenever. We'll put it like maybe over here. Just for a second so we can actually get to see it. I'll make it tiny. There you go. We can put it like up here so we can actually get to see it. There we go. Like that. So that one, we'll use this one sometimes, not all the time. This is like a sometimes one where it has our logo on it, and it also just has the model. We're just smiling away. That's it. Downloading Uno. It's on Roblox. Roblox Uno. Roblox Uno. Roblox Uno. So everybody knows. Just so there's no confusion. It's Roblox Uno. Picture Day. Yeah, that's like kind of like Picture Day. You know what I mean? Let's see. We've got this one. This one's a little smaller. Let me zoom this one in a little bit. This is the one you'll see on Twitch. This is our Twitch banner. I also wanted this to be our YouTube banner, but it doesn't fit. They won't let me use it. So this is what this one looks like. I think that this one's really nice. I tried really hard on this one. It has all 3 different outfits on it. It also has the logo in the middle. We have a bit of a cage here. We got a little bit of a stuff going on. And we also have all of our socials in this one. All of our socials. So you can find me on Twitch. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on TikTok. You can find our Discord server. All of the things. That's for all of that. And I know I have another one. Let me see if I can. Is it this one? It is this one. Oh, thank you for the send help. Thank you, thank you. Look at it. This one I made specifically for YouTube, but they won't let me use this one either. Well, it's not that they won't let me use it. It just doesn't fit because there's like 4 different panel sizes, and none of it is anywhere where I want it to be. And none of you are watching on a TV on YouTube, so it just doesn't make sense. But I do have this one. I do have it. Maybe there's something in which it'll be useful for us to have this. But, so there's our banners. I tried. I tried very hard with those. I used Canva for them. Let's see. Were you aware of the graphics card and RAM crisis because of investments in AI? Companies like Micron and Nvidia are now using a large part of the RAM and graphics cards market to improve AI. Yeah, I did know. It's unfortunate because basically that's, that's going to be problematic for a ton of people. It doesn't necessarily affect me at this immediate time, but I know that it's, not ideal. We get to flip over, so we get to see the porcelain leg. And cat noises. And cat noises. Crazy. I like that I could see the chat a lot better now as well. Not only on OBS on my end, I made it bigger, but also on the actual stream itself. Ah, yes. The sweet sound of my dragon. Of my dinosaurs joining me. I almost called you a dragon. You're not dragons. You're dinosaurs. At this point, you could sell the graphics cards and RAM separately and earn enough to buy a PlayStation outright. I have said. Very good. I will accept it at the very least, at the very latest tomorrow, so that way we'll all be ready to play. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited for the Uno tomorrow. We also have, classes. We have on Sunday, it's gonna be a little different because we're playing Love and Deep Space, but we're doing like the housing update. Basically, currently I've been going around like leveling up and like collecting a bunch of materials and like building housing stuff and all that. And so then we're gonna go in. I'm trying to prepare myself. We're gonna go in on Sunday and actually kind of like do some good interior and do our best to kind of level up a little bit so we can continue like making more stuff. Ooh, boyfriend simulator. Yeah, a little bit. We're not really going to be focusing on the boyfriend, but we are going to be doing the house because now we have a house in Love and Deep Space. We have a house. Thank you, Fang Strider, for the daily tiny check-in. Also, thank you for we got the cat ears going and everything. So happy. I got to be, of the first ones to see this new model because obviously more people will see this model in the future as the channel grows. Yes, more people will be seeing this model. I will be posting content hopefully daily. This is, you know how, well, let me put it this way. A lot of people think that like debuting a new model is like instantaneous gratification and like instantaneously there's going to be a whole bunch of people just enjoying you because of the model. But I actually take a more long-term approach. I'm really excited to use this for my content in the long form, which will help us grow in the long term. So for me, this is not just like a one-time, oh my god, debut kind of investment, and like that's it. This is more of like you're gonna be seeing this every day. Every day. We're the day ones. You are the day ones. You're gonna be seeing this every day. I hope you get used to seeing me on your FYP, because I'm back. I'm back. You remember how it was. You remember how it was, like, in the summer. In April and May and in the summer, I'm back. You're gonna be seeing me every day. I'm gonna be really annoying. You're so cute. I know you having fun. You're having fun. I know I have been having fun with the lads update. I've been playing every day. As soon as when this stream is over, I'm gonna be playing more of it. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of put everything else aside other than this right here for the Love and Deep Space update. I pretty much like, I don't even really have that much to do in it, but I really like the gardening and the flower arranging, and I've been kind of collecting stuff in prep for Sunday. I haven't been doing too much of the decorating. Give about having a house, as if a house of my own. That's the most unrealistic game I've ever heard. Well, it's the best we've got, I think. I mean, I technically have a house, but like, it's different. It's different. Here, like, I can do whatever I want with this one. And it's like a mansion. It's got like a whole bunch of rooms. It's got, I mean, right now it only has one bedroom, which is different from my real house, but like, it's got so much. There's like a workout room and a whole big, like, full-size bathroom with a tub and a shower and a big bedroom and the massive living room and walk-in closets and a whole garden. Owning a house in 2026. I know, the stress. The stress. Owning a house in 2026 is crazy. Crazy work. Crazy, crazy. Workout room she'll never use. Well, maybe my character will use it, right? Because in Love and Deep Space, the character, she's very athletic. She does a lot of things. She does a lot of combat. Very different from me. Very, very different. Very, very different. Notably, she also never has a bow. She's never ever been a bow user. She always has like a one-hand sword, a two-handed sword, like a claymore, or she's used varying different kinds of guns before. She's used like staffs and wands before, but never a bow. Never a bow. Ever. It's devastating. Absolutely devastating. She's used a cane. I think one of them has a scythe. I can't remember, but she's used basically a ton of stuff, but never a bow. Gonna get back into lifting this year. Excited to get my juicy muscles back. I'm also excited for you to get your juicy muscles back. It'll be very exciting. I would like to do a little bit of exercise. I feel like I'm terribly out of shape. Like, not just like a little bit, I feel like I'm terribly out of shape. Like, sometimes I struggle with the stairs. So, I'd like to do a little bit, but I think I need to start really small. You know what I mean? I can't be like, okay, I'm gonna go run a mile. That's never gonna work. Even when I was like really fit, I couldn't run a mile. So, we gotta start really tiny. Start small with something really manageable and tiny, something like a 5 minute something. And then like slowly work our way up. I feel like that might be my best path. Take a walk every day. You know what? I used to take a walk 5 days a week.
Good night, Varo. I'm ahead to sleep. I'm very happy and excited to see the new model. I hope you have a wonderful stream and night. I'll catch you in your next stream tomorrow.
Yeah, have a good night. Good night, good night. See you tomorrow. Happy New Year. And thank you for coming and being excited. In the fall, I used to do a walk 5 days a week. I can't do it right now, though, because it's winter time. It's very icy and cold. I don't really want to, like, fall outside in the dark.
Fang Strider gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
5 subs. Also, I'm so sorry that Twitch integrated throwing system didn't work. It's connected. It didn't work though. 5
We reached
subs,
our
though?
new subs goal of 5.
That's crazy. Let me throw some really quick. Oh, they're not even like connecting to me. Oh my god. We got problems. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Let me fix this. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I'm redoing the Twitch integrated throwing system. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gifted 110 subs overall. That's crazy. Have a good night, Nads. Good night, good night. 110 overall. That's insane work. That's so many subs. So many subs. We need to redo all our goals, I realize. There it is. Alright, now the throwing system should work. I know there's some snowmen in there. I don't know why they are the way that they are. I don't know. I have to get rid of them. They won't show up if you like throw bits at me. I don't know why they show up randomly though. Thank you, Nads. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate all you being here and hanging and stopping by. Even if you're only stopping by for a couple minutes just to say hi and see the model, I appreciate it. Because I know some of you have been here a really long time. Like, some of you I recognize from, like, a year ago. When we first started. Let's see. We are almost on, like, our 2 years of streaming, too. 2 years since we started streaming in March. That'll be crazy. Well, we'll probably do something tiny. Maybe I'll do a little giveaway, something or other. Don't worry, I'll always be here. Always watching. Also, my time to hit the sack. Have a wonderful night, Angel. Thank you so much for dropping in. It's a good place to be. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, I need to fix all our goals. Thank you again, Fang Strider. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We're almost at 50 subs overall. It's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Let's see. Let's redo all the goals here, right? New goal. We'll keep it at 5. That's very manageable.
New subs goal started.
a very normal 5, and we'll do this. A 1K. Angel, what are you doing?
New bits goal started.
There we go. We got the new goals. The new goals! And I like it's over on the right-hand side. You can still see me. It doesn't cover my face. 25 bits. Thank you, Angel, for the 25 bitties. Thank you, thank you. In a combo. In a combo. I still can't believe the buttons don't work on it. I don't know why. I don't know why they did this to us. I don't know why Twitch did this to us. Busted our alerts. I did check them when I was checking everything else for this. I did check and make sure that like the alerts were on and working. They are on and working. It just doesn't. They're just not connected anymore. I don't know why. Like usually because it would say stuff about, you know, combo starting, but yeah, they got rid of it, I think. Unfortunately, because it is in beta, so sometimes it just like doesn't work. Thank you again, Angel, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. We had a few resubs. We also had a hype train earlier, level 1 hype train, and we had a Fang Strider with the 5 gifted, and Angel also with the 25 bits. I really appreciate all you for all the things. I know times are tough, so I really appreciate all of the things that that you all managed to do, and subscribing, because I know it's tough out there. I know I've had to cancel a couple subs myself. It's just, you know, it is the way that it is. So it means a lot to me. Well, we've 10:40. We've got a few ads again. My God, it just never ends with the ads. It never ends. We've got a few minutes till we hit 11. We could always play a game. We could continue chatting. I know that I haven't necessarily run out of things to say, but I am at the point where I'm yapping about nothing and hoping that somebody says something so I can go on a tangent and yap some more. Hi, Stray. Look at all your rats all over the screen. A game? Maybe a game. It depends on what kind of game, though. Depends on what kind of game. Hamburger? You want burgies? Or do we want something else? I know last time we did a vote. Last time we voted between burgies and Uno. But we're playing Uno tomorrow, so we're not going to vote for Uno. But what are you going to play? Play with my feelies, bird god. Play with my feelies. I don't know what we're going to play. Marbles? Marbles is an option. We haven't touched marbles in a while. It's not that I don't like marbles. I just get really tired when we do marbles. Uno. Yeah, tomorrow we're doing Roblox Uno. I forget what it's actually called in Roblox, but we could play with, I think, up to 10 people at a time. So yeah, we do a bit of that sometimes. So we're doing that tomorrow. So we're doing Roblox Uno with chat tomorrow. Sunday is Love and Deep Space, like housing update. It's basically like The Sims, but just you're by yourself. So we'll be doing that on Sunday. We will also be streaming on Monday, but I don't know what we're going to be streaming. I don't know if it's going to be like Minecraft, because I know we're going to be doing the update. So we might even be taking like a couple...
Well, it's time for me to go to sleep. It was fun spending the night and seeing such an amazing model as yours. See you next time. And one more thing, you are and will always be one of my favorites VTubers of all time. You are such an amazing person, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Verasi love, Verasi love, Verasi love.
Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate all the kind words. And I hope that we can have a ton of fun this year and all the things. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, it's a stray head pat too. I forgot to use the redeem. My dinosaurs. My tiny dinies are back. But yeah. Just want to check in, and I hope you're having a good New Year. Thank you, Panda. Thank you, Trooper Panda. I hope you are as well. No, yeah, we were trying to figure out kind of what to play. We don't have to play anything. We could just sit here and yap for the rest of the night. Like, that is a possibility. We could just yap. But it's not that we have to have a long stream, but it is Friday night, you know? And it is the 2nd of January. You know? No, I don't really want to go yet. I'm not ready to go to bed yet. So, but I don't know. We kind of need something to do. We did this last time. Recently, maybe we could talk about this for a couple minutes. Recently, I've been struggling to figure out like what games to play. I don't really know. Like, I have a couple things, and there's a few things that I want to get back into. Like, I want to re-download Wuthering Waves and play that, but I don't really want to play Genshin anymore. I hope that's okay. I don't really want to play Genshin anymore. I only play Honkai Star Rail privately these days. Of course, there's always, like, I could always try and get Doodlebun, and we could play, like, a spooky game sometimes. Not tonight, but, you know, some nights during the week. I mean, Uma. Yeah, there is Uma. I think Uma's great. I don't think it's, like, an every week kind of game for me. Of course, like, I play Love and Deep Space privately, but I don't think a lot of you are interested in Love and Deep Space, like, because I know my audience. I know most of you are men, so I don't think, even though I really like it, I don't think that, like, you'll really like it, so that's just something I play privately. Of course, we're going to be doing the housing on Sunday, but I think that's a little bit different from, like, regular lads content. I really wish there was, like, a cozy game we could play, and by cozy, I mean, like, I wish, like, Petite Planet was out. I really want to play Petite Planet. Wait, Deep Space? Yeah, it's so funny. The new banner that they just released is very, like, Star Wars. It's very, very Star Wars. Like, they're like, in year 126 of the cosmic year 126, the something very space oriented galaxy and the blah 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 space station. Like, it's very Star Wars. There's like like lightsabers and everything. There's lightsabers and everything in the new one, in the new banner. Star Wars, yeah, it is. We can appreciate some hot guys. Yeah, they are pretty hot. Is it like that one DM I got from you, and it's just the mermaid boyfriend, and the whole DM from you was just this fish? That one was particular because I actually don't like that character, but I think it's really funny because he is kind of a fish. He's like in the game, he's Lumerian, but really that's like a merman. He's like a merman. He's a mermaid, right? He's a merman. And so he's merpeople. So in one of his outfits is just him with his fishtail out. He doesn't have any legs. It's just him with the fishtail. He's the only one with it because he's the only fish, right? Everybody else has legs the whole time. Because even if they're creatures, they still have legs. But he's a fish, right? So he doesn't get to have legs. They took his leg privileges away. But he's still got his little fishy fins, right? And so you can change their outfits in the home, right? It's like a 3D home. It's like The Sims. So somebody had the fish out, right? His real name is Raphael, right? The character's actual name is Raphael. And so she had him out in the house, and she put his fish outfit on, his, like, true form. So he had his fish fins out and everything. And then she told him to sit in a chair. So what did he do? He ran with his fish legs, his non-existent fish legs, and he wiggled across the floor, standing straight up, mind you, standing straight up, and he ran, jogged over to the chair, and sat down with his big fins just flapping around. That was it. That's the video that Stray was just referencing. That's so fun. Yeah. Now, so far, I've only invited one of the guys over to my house, and he moved in permanently. And it's Zane. Fins reveal. I don't have the fins. Unfortunately, I don't like the fish, so I don't have the fish or his fins. Not a fan. I know there's tons of other people that really, really like him. Especially the people that really like art really like him because he's an artist and he makes fun stuff. I can appreciate that, but he's, how do I put it? There can only be one sassy person in this fictional, like, simulated relationship, and we can't have two, right? There's only space for one, and it's gonna have to be me. So it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. No, like fish, go crab. No, there's no crab though. There's a dragon. Do they have giant himbo husband for science? They they kinda do actually. So there's the one that I like. He's pretty slim. He's not the tallest. He's also not the most buff. So I like the Dr. Zane. He has like an ice evolve. He's generally considered he's really, really intelligent and really great. Very like leader type personality, very A type, he's a Virgo. He's got it all going on, right? They do great. But in terms of his actual strength, he's like the weakest link. He is of the 5 that currently exist, right? If you're actually going to take them based off lore value, he is not winning in a fight against the rest of them, right? But there's 2 of them who are quite big. So there's Silas and Caleb. If they're like shoulder width is actually huge, and they're both really tall. They're both like 6'3" to 6'5". Giant. You're really selling me the game. If you were a potato-based cutting utensil, which would you be? I think I would be a peeler. A potato-based cutting utensil, isn't a peeler like the only option for that? Like to peel the skin? Or what else would you be? Just like a knife? I mean, you could chop it up with a knife. You could poke it with a fork. Like utensil made out of potato. Oh! That's different. I thought potato-based cutting utensil meant like what you would use to actually cut or like, use a potato. Like what would you do like in a cooking situation with potato? Vara likes the intelligent type guys. Yeah, you could see I was also in our Gacha channel in the Discord. I put a little thing up of in Wuthering Waves, there's a new character. His first name is Luke. He's a doctor too. He's very intelligent, very well spoken, very good with the words. I do have a fictional type. I don't have any type in real life. There is no type. There's nothing. But in terms of fiction, right? In terms of fiction, simulations, we'll say, I do have a type, and it is intelligent, well-spoken doctors. If they aren't intelligent, well-spoken doctors, I really am not interested. But, there's somebody for everybody, really. Like, especially, I always say this, especially with lads, like when people are like, oh, I don't know. There's like a character for everybody in lads. I just want to be picked up and thrown across the room. Doesn't even have to be a man. It could be a woman in Deep Space. You know what? I got the perfect one for you. I've kind of suggested him before to you, but I think Silas, because I'll send you the cards that I have. He actually throws us, meaning like the main character, meaning, like us, the ones that play the game in the simulation, around. Legitimately, we get thrown multiple times. So I think he might be the one. He's a little tough. He's a little bit tough. And I think you'd like the level of sass and the level of, like, fighting that occurs there. She likes nothing IRL. She has standards. I do have standards. And I agree on 1 or 2 things, and this is one of them. Being thrown around. You might like Silas, too, then. I think there's, even for people, again, this is like a simulation, right? So, like, anybody can find anything fun about the characters. You don't have to be like, wow, I want to be in a relationship with this guy. It doesn't have to be like that. It could just be fun. I use, like, the study feature all the time. You know what I mean? You don't have to be there for you don't have to get parasocial with it. Have you been starting the new year? And I do apologize if I'm getting you off the topic you're on right now. I'm slowly trying to get back into watching Twitch. No, you're good. You're good. Um, I haven't really done too much other than this. I mean, we had the model debut, and I did work today. I had a full day at work today. I tried to be off, but it just didn't work out. But you know, it's been good so far. They like it rough. Dot dot dot. I don't know if they like it rough, but they certainly like to have fun. On the other hand, I really like nonchalance. I really like, there's something, so for example, Zane is like, I want to say he's like one of the most hated ones, but like there's a lot of people that like don't like him. They say that he's really boring and really not it. Meanwhile, he's like a slow burn character. He is very protective of his feelings, and he doesn't share them freely, willingly, right away. And which I really, really appreciate, because that's something that I can appreciate in reality. I find it really strange when people like come up to me or right away like send me 2 texts and say, "Oh my God, you're the love of my life." No, no, I'm not. You've known me for 2 seconds. So in terms of like, I really appreciate the way they designed his character, that he's very much a slow burn. Very much a, you have to get to know him for like months in the game before you get your first like card that's really something. It takes months to get there. Whereas some of the other characters, like the first 10 minutes of you meeting Silas, he already has you against a wall. Like it's instantaneous. Whereas like with Zane, it's literally months. Literally in reality, not in game, months. You have loved me for 2 seconds, right? Right? I understand that. I've been off work since the 18th of December from my job, but I go in on Monday, so I honestly love the days off, but I do miss work. You know, it's funny. When you have days off, you kind of get that way. By the end, you're like, damn, it's time to go back to work. But I always feel like I just haven't had enough time. Like right now, I only get like 1 day at a time because I actually don't get any vacation days or paid time off or unpaid time off or sick days or anything. I get nothing. So I just have to show up every day because I'm like the only one that does my job. The only one. There's nobody else. There's no substitute. There's no replacement. There's nothing. So I have to be there. So sometimes even even if it's like a really, if I have something else I need to do or if it's really tough or whatever, I still have to be there. Which is fine. Like I you know, I never even like skipped class or anything, but like yeah. Dating nowadays is fast as well. I might just give up. I actually stopped looking in 2020, I think. It was like right before the pandemic. I had a little boyfriend, really. He wasn't really much. You know, when you're younger, you just have like a little boyfriend sometimes. So, I just had like a little boyfriend and like in high school. But then we broke up in college because, of course, that's just what you do because that's the way that it goes. We didn't intentionally break up because we were going to college, but it just didn't work out. Like we became different people after we went to college. So we broke up pretty amicably. I can't speak. You know what I'm saying. I can't speak anymore. I got to get some water in a minute. Um, but um, you know, I just at a certain point, I just don't like what I see. You know what I mean? It's just the dating culture is not really something I want to be a part of. You know? I'm not even really interested in the first place anyway, but I did try a little bit, but I was like, "You know what? I think this is just not something I want. I think I really just like hanging out with myself." So that's it. So I totally understand for the folks that are like, "You know what? I'm ready to give up." I understand. I get it. I've been single for more than half a decade now. It's been uh 7 years, I think. 7 years total. So, but I've been having a really good time. So, I'm all for it. For anybody that's like, I don't think I'm going to look anymore. I think I'm done. I'm all for that. I'm for it. I support that decision. I see so many people. She dipped. She dipped. I see so many people, for example, that like used to or did play or do play Love and Deep Space that like they get themselves a significant other and then the significant other like gets jealous of them playing a fictional game. And I'm like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know how these people do it. I don't know how they function. I don't know how they like show up and like, oh my god, my significant other, my partner hates that I play this. They're like jealous that I play this. What do you mean? This is a fictional game. This is fiction. These men don't exist. It's fiction. I mean, yeah, I spend a little bit of money on it, but over the course of 2 years, I spent like, I don't know, maybe $150, which is nothing. In the grand scheme over the course of 2 years. I wish I could spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on it, but that's just not going to happen. That's just not realistic. What did I want to date? Hold on. It's not that I want to date. I've never had an interest, but it's more social pressure on my parents. Not my parents. My mother keeps asking for a grandchild. It's crazy. Crazy. I met Doodlebun in a game 13 years ago as Smalls, and now we live together and fight over cheesecake at the same house. I think about the two of you all the time. I do. I think that it's so precious. It's one of my favorite things. 13 years, I know. 13 years. They've been together a really long time. I'll never get jealous of that. I always have the best time too hanging out with them. Like a lot of times like it doesn't even matter that I'm single because I get to have so much fun with Doodlebun and Stray that it doesn't matter. We have so many little like quote unquote date nights, it doesn't even matter. I came back to your grandmother wanting a Did I say grandmother? My mother is asking for a grandchild. Taking my headphones off for 1 second. Yeah. Like my mother, she's like she doesn't even. It's true. It's eternal. Vara is her family bird. It's true. um. Yeah. She really wants one, but I can't produce, so not my problem. One of my other siblings are gonna have to get on it because it can't be me. It's not gonna be me. Haha, I'm becoming an uncle soon. This year, my mother was like, surprise me and tell me you're pregnant for Halloween. This economy. There's no way. My mom even like begged me to adopt. She was like, "Can you adopt, please? I know you can do it. You can do it single. You can adopt." I was like, "No. No. Absolutely not. I have no desire. Absolutely none. It will not be happening." Not that I don't have to deal with any kinds yet. I just turned 23 last month. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I can't even remember the year my mom started asking. I think I was like 21 or 22 when she started asking. So, I'm halfway to 27 now, so, I don't think her dream's getting any closer. I want to adopt, but that costs money to help. It does. It does. It all costs money. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. 27? Yeah. Halfway there. Now that it's January, we're halfway there. Halfway to 27. Let me grab this hydrate. Thank you, Joker, for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. And stretch. Stretch. Very good. Money. Who has money these days? Not me. That's the truth. Yeah. The way it goes, you know? It's the way life is. It's the way it goes. A double yawn. 2 yawns at once. And we got a little teary-eyed. Yawn. Is 3 times in 2026. 3 whole yawns. Telling me to get a girlfriend. Nah, do whatever you want to do. Don't do any of that because somebody tells you to do it. Not worth it. If it happens, it happens. I don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't worry about it too much. Some people try really hard, but I don't know. I just exist. Dropped out year 3. Would have graduated last year, but now I can this year, but I don't know if I can continue anymore. You probably can. There's probably a way. Speaking of which, that reminds me, I have to set a couple things up since I graduated. I gotta make sure the government knows I graduated. They should. It should just be automatic, but I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure that that's correct. I think I still get like 6 months before I have to start making payments, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh my. We made it to 11 and that's it. I feel like I'm done. I don't want to leave yet, but also I feel like we're at the time in which it's time to play game. Trying to make Vara play platformer games? No. No. I don't want to. I don't want to do a platformer. I'll do like almost anything else. Almost. Almost anything else. Oh my. Oh, your great story about you and Auntie? Hmm. This is a good story. I've heard it before. It's a good story. It's a sweet story. It's cute. My God. On. I think it'll be incredible when we get to the end of the year and we see how many yawns. I mean, it's gonna be in the hundreds, I imagine. It's gonna be in the hundreds because we're gonna be streaming. So the schedule generally is going to be Friday, every Friday, every Saturday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's gonna go. So it's gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm thinking. Because I'm probably going to take Tuesday, because I'm going to need one night to record content and stuff like that. Because we are going to get back into the recorded content. I don't know what I'm going to record, but I'm going to record something. And Sunday, I believe I'm going to take, because that's like the night before I got to go back. The night before the night before I go like back to work every week, and so I want to have a little bit of time to prepare that, and you know, get some sleep and stuff like that, especially if we stay up late on Friday and Saturday. Because I know like maybe this week we might not because people are probably busy and tired and all that, but in the weeks coming, we may, depending on what projects we're working on and stuff like that. I gotta find some games we could be interested in and do like in the long term. Just as we were talking about, like, I just don't know what to play. I just don't know. Like, this happens to me sometimes where I just kind of, I get a little lost and like, I have plenty of games we could play, but it's kind of, it's like I just don't want to play some of them. Like, we could play Genshin, but I don't want to. We could play Honkai Star Rail, but I don't want to. I do want to play Wuwa, but we won't be able to use this model when we play Wuwa. I gotta bring out the GIF for that. So I don't want to do that for a couple days at least. You know what I mean? There's always stuff like Burgies and a little bit of Roblox and stuff like that, but I don't want to do that every day or even like every week. I have an interesting game for you. What is it? What is this game? What is this game that you have? Let me move this over. Let me see what else we have. We've got, of course, there's Minecraft, but we're going to be doing an update to the Minecraft server. We might not touch that for a couple weeks, which takes off like one thing that we usually do, just because I want to make sure that that's all like working well, and I'm not really sure what I'm entirely going to do with it. We have there's again, just like I was talking about before, there's Love and D Space, but I think some of you will be fine with it, but I'm not trying to chase away my whole audience, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find a happy medium somewhere. I'm sure I could always get Doolabun to play spooky games with me, but I know not all you like spooky games. So that could be like once a week or once every 2 weeks maybe. Um After that, like I'm kind of running out. Like I got to a point when I was in school that I just didn't get to play anything. So now I'm kind of at a point where I don't have much. I don't have much. I was trying to get Var to stream Bramble the Mountain King. I don't know if Bramble the Mountain King is for me. I don't think it's the one. I was gonna get Duncan one morning and asked what donuts he would like, and he was so tired he was like, "What stats does it give?" and passed back out. That's crazy. That's so cute though. Let's get from 1 to 10. How varistic are you feeling with your new model? I'm feeling 11 out of 10 Vara. 11 out of 10 Vara right now. Thank you for the send help and the cat ears. We'll do polls and stuff. Yeah. We gotta find some things. We gotta find some things that I would like. I need to find something that I'd really enjoy. Like something that I think about all the time. That's what I want to play. I want to play something that I can sit here and like get invested in and play for like 2 weeks straight. I haven't had that in a really long time. Besides like Love and Deep Space, but again, that's not something I can stream all the time. So it's complicated. It's complicated trying to figure it out. You know what? I just realized when we were looking at the model and everything, I didn't show you all my highlights. I think you can see the highlights, but I didn't show you in detail with the highlights. So like, not only do we have makeup, but like, do you see the little highlights in the hair? See how like it's a little bit more blue on the green ends and it's a little bit brighter blue on the blue ends? I'd stream Where Winds Meet, but I don't know what is happening in that game. I just like that my character's spicy. I would also really enjoy streaming Where Winds Meet, but I can't use my model. I don't even think I could stream it really without it lagging so bad. I would have to have like a second PC for that. It's just too much. I think it's just too much for me. Too much for my PC. I think I'm gonna stay zoomed in for a little bit. Is that okay? Can we be zoomed in a while? Just look at my face. I have Where Winds Meet, but I haven't played it like a ton. I played it a little bit. I played it a little bit when it came out. I really want to play it some more. But also, no, it's not that it's like lonely, but every time I tried to play it and then I would get like soft locked by not having somebody to do something with. Thank you for the daily 90 check-in. Vara Zoomies, yeah, Vara Zoomies. I want to grill the AI in it and see if it's as good as it seems. Yeah. In that game that you're talking about? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking around. It's you know how sometimes like with games you feel like it's just like a drought. You feel like you just don't really know what to do or play. The new model looks great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what we also didn't look at? We didn't look at the sparkle in the eyes. If I zoomed in even more. If I kept going. So now I'm gonna close my eyes for a second and open them. And you can see all the bits that move. So we do get a bit of a sparkle in our eye now. You see them? Yeah. Fantasy live stream? Yeah, but I don't I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really like Fantasy Life that much. I think it was good, but I wish I could have got my like $60 back. I don't think it's for me. I think it's good. It's just I don't know. I just can't get into it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it was $60. Yeah. Bought it for 60. I thought I was really gonna like it. It had there was everything in it to prove that like I was really, really, really gonna like it. And then I didn't. I want my refund. Yeah. Then I just didn't. I don't know. It happens sometimes. You know how sometimes you just strike out? Telling my kidney to give Boss $70 BRB. Glasses, yeah. Glasses. We get some glasses. I don't know. We're gonna have to look. We're gonna have to do some stuff. I think we're gonna get in some woo-wah. Maybe I don't know about Monday. But we're gonna get in some woo-wah next week probably. We might play Love and Deep Space more frequently. We we're still gonna keep up with Minecraft. It's just right now, this particular time, there's gonna be a little bit of a lull for Minecraft just because we're gonna be doing the update, I think. And then I know what the next project I want to start. I want to build a museum. But we just got to do the update. Ranch Sim, we could try Ranch Sim. I think Ranch Sim could be cool. Could that be single player? Can I do that single player? Some games just leave a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, just like sometimes I don't know. Don't know. Sometimes it's like reading books. You know how sometimes there's plenty of good books to read, but you get stuck on one in particular and that's all you think about and you just can't. You can't move past it. Nothing else is quite good enough. I've been feeling like that since the Petite Planet beta test. And so after that ended, I felt like I was really stuck. I feel like I keep thinking about Petite Planet, but I can't play Petite Planet. I'm working on a museum soon in Minecraft. There it is. Valoria server? Nice. Nice, nice. I hope that that's a lot of fun. I did see a couple like screenshots of the stuff you were working on. I think I hope you have tons and tons of fun. All the funs. Ranch Sim is single player and up to 4 players. I see. We could do some Ranch Sim. I know wasn't there something else we wanted to play? I think it started with a V as well. I can't remember what it is though. But that would also be multiplayer. I was interested in that. I gotta check out how expensive it is and stuff like that. But that's where I'm at. My eyes are already 40. Always closing at 10 p.m. It's the way that it goes. It's the way that it goes. If it's time for you to go to sleep, you should go to sleep. You don't have to stay awake and keep your eyes open here. I fall asleep in streams all the time. I'll turn a stream on and fall asleep and it's the end. We could breed horses, make food, make greenhouses, buy upgrade vehicles, build housing. RV there yet? But that's also multiplayer. That's also multiplayer. I think the multiplayer is great in terms of like, we're gonna want to play multiplayer stuff. But also, I need single player stuff to play too. And it's just currently just tough to find. Difficult. that I really, really want. That I can stream with the limitations of my PC. Single player stuff. Yeah, there's like multiplayer stuff, and we got plenty of multiplayer stuff that we're gonna try. But single player stuff is where I'm lacking. Single player, like stuff, even if it has a multiplayer aspect, like Minecraft, but something that I could still work on by myself. Not horror, yeah, not horror. I remember fell asleep while playing Jade Dunk Buns in VC. Yeah, I think I remember that too, for some reason. I think I remember that. You know one? You know one? You said that with you put a period at the end though. I feel like there's a catch. What is this one that you know? What is it? I know we have the Animal Crossing update soon, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream that. I'm buying it for you right now. What does that mean? You probably shouldn't do that. You probably shouldn't. What if I don't like it? I'm very particular. Very specific in particular. What if I don't like it? Very picky. This year, in 2026, I'm embracing the fact that I'm a picky person. I'm very specific with, in particular with the friends that I keep. I'm particular with the things that I do. I'm particular with the food that I eat. I'm just, you know, I'm accepting it. We're moving on from it. We're accepting the fact that I am just a picky person. We're not denying it any longer. There's always, I think one day we're gonna play Wingspan. I know we have that. I think that that's exciting. We're gonna play Wingspan. But I'm gonna have to like look around and see what's around. We can always technically get back into like Zenless, but I don't really think we're gonna enjoy Zenless that much if we play. We will enjoy Wuthering Waves though. Nice to meet you, my fellow picky friend. Indeed. Indeed. We can be picky. I think I'm at this point, I feel like I don't want to say I'm entitled to be picky, but I think I'm allowed to be picky. By the way, random question. I love random questions. I love random questions. All the random questions are welcome. Does our clan still exist? No. In Puzzles and Chaos, it does not. It was also disbanded in Where Winds Meet because I couldn't keep up with it by myself. I tried, but I just couldn't keep it up. You have to, there's a certain amount of like funds you have to like give like a tax every week, and I couldn't come up with it on my own. Bought the game and I'm waiting for the key for you. But what if I don't like it? I came back in and it's gone? What? Yeah. It basically for the same reason. Potato's rebuilding, however, we need like 5 active players. I haven't rejoined. It's not that I don't want to, but it was I don't know if I can keep up with it. It was a struggle for me before to keep up with it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up. For PNC, yeah. It was a struggle. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Recently, because of the like school just ended and then I graduated and then the holidays happened, I've been so weird time-wise. Like I feel like I haven't had the same amount of time as I usually do, and time's kind of been like an illusion. Like I go to work, but sometimes I can't remember what day it is. Like it's just weird. I'm in like the weird period of time in which like I'm trying to figure out the new schedule, and it's kind of throwing me. You know when you redeem the code, so I know if it works. Oh my god. Oh my, right now? Let's see. Let's open Steam. Let's do it. Like I got the DM. We don't even know what game this is. We're gonna talk about it right now. I'm gonna figure out what it is. Activate a product. What is this? Retail? Where is it? Polino Pines? Is it? Let me go to the store page. It did work. It looks like there's lots of garden-y stuff happening. A cozy dino ranching game. Escape to the whimsical world of Polino Pines. Perfect blend of Jurassic World evolution, Ocarina of Time, and Stardew Valley. Have a good night, King. Good night, good night. Cute and quirky farming sim with dinos. Oh my god. Welcome to Polino Pines, a charming island known for its friendly dinosaurs, quirky townsfolk, and mysterious past. Befriend dinos and enlist their help to fix up your ranch and farm crops to create your cozy dino sanctuary. Then set out with your companion, Lucky, to uncover the island's secrets. We're definitely gonna be streaming that one. We're gonna be streaming that one. I can't download it right now because I'm streaming, but we're definitely gonna stream it. We're definitely gonna play it. We can't not stream a dinosaur-related game when we've got so many tiny dinies watching in the chat. It's crazy. How can we miss out? I'm sure it'll be really cute. It seems like a vibe. Yeah, like those tiny. Those tiny ones. Oh my. Thank y'all again for coming tonight. I don't think I'm gonna leave right away. I still don't feel ready to leave, even though we're not really I recognize very well that we're not doing very much right now. Oh!
Mexkid just subscribed with Prime.
A Prime sub? Wow. Wow. A Prime sub? Thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. It's been a really long time since we've had a Prime sub. Your model's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so pleased with the way that it looks and so happy that we have it and so happy we get to use it and all of the things. It makes me just so happy to look at it, you know? I can't wait. We're going to be making some content with it and everything. I don't know like what to record. I don't know if we should like be really cringy on the internet for a minute and like make really do like, you know, cringy content or like and cringy by ways of just like fun, just silly little trends, or if we should just do the clips or do both, or you know, anything like that. I know we're gonna be I know I'm gonna make a couple things about the model, like showcasing the model, what the model looks like. But yeah. Beyond that, I don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, I've been doing this for quite a while, but with a new model, it's different. Like, you don't know how people are going to react to it. You don't know how people are going to see it. There's pretty much going to be a whole period of time in which people forget that I exist because I'm going to look different. So they're going to be like, that's not Vara. That's got to be somebody else. And then they'll eventually, some of them will figure out that it's me. Some of them won't. Because that's just the way it goes. Especially like, you know, like on TikTok and stuff like that. It's just the way that it is. We'll still have fun though. I did also contemplate trying to stream on TikTok again, but I don't think we're gonna do it. I just, because the way that like dual streaming has now been like outlawed, I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we'll do it. Would you play Forager? I'd have to look it up. Stuck between wires. Give me a second. I'll have to look it up really quick. Give it a look. No. I don't think that's for me. I really sometimes struggle with that kind of game style. I think. We're almost at 50 subs. You know, maybe I should change our sub goal to the 50 total rather than 5 new ones. That'd be alright. Should be alright. For the moment, while we have the opportunity to have it. We do it. That'll be nice and satisfying to see. Yes.
Subs goal started.
We're here for the satisfying numbers. We're here for the satisfying numbers. There we go. We're one away. Just one. We'll get there maybe this week. No. Dreamlight Valley, no. I don't think so. I don't know. I just gotta look. You know, I'll look because I don't wanna sit here on stream and be like super negative about like every game because I'm particular, because I'm sure there's plenty of people that enjoy these games. I'm just picky. But I'll look around. I'm sure I'll find a couple things. Maybe there'll be something new coming around soon or something like that. Hello, Kitty Island Adventure? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's the one. Sometimes you gotta draw a line, or people gotta gift you 400 games you're not gonna touch. You know? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta draw a line, or people gonna gift you 400 games you're not gonna touch. The way that it goes. It's the way that it goes. This is why I always tell people. Oh! Oh!
Fang Strider gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
5? 5? 5? 5 right now? Hype train. Second hype train of the night.
We reached our subs goal of 50.
Whoa. I mean, thanks, right? You didn't have to do it like right away. It would have been okay. It didn't have to be right away. Wow. We were stuck in this for a while. I think I broke this before. I think for some reason this one's busted. I'm gonna have to look and see why this is busted. It's cool that we get to be like this for a second. But I think if I go back to here, we're still gonna be, yeah. I mean, this actually looks pretty cool the way that it is. But we got a problem. Oh, it's stuck in here. Okay. Let's fix that. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Thank you. I think what I need to do in order to turn this off, I need to simulate this again, the beginning of the hype train. Thank you again for the 5 gifted, and thank you for the hype train. Banned. Broke the stream. Yay, I broke the stream. Sometimes the stuff just doesn't work right. It's the way that it goes. I think because I tried to, before I tried to like go through it. So let me, I tried to like brute force my way through it when it happened at the beginning. So let me go here. 1 second. Um, where is it? I'm just gonna casually. I'm just gonna simulate it, so it's gonna, and then it should end in a second. Is it gonna turn off? Is it gonna turn off? It turned off the first time it worked. I don't know why it's not doing it this time. I don't know what the problem is. We gotta farm brooms before they go away. I know. I'm here to see a new model. Hi, Ceramic. Hello. Right now, we're kind of stuck in this screen, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna have to figure out why that doesn't work. So let me go over here. No, the stream's not about to end. We're in a hype train currently. It just broke a little bit. So let me... I think... Is it on this one? There we go. We're back. We get to see the pretty little background again. Yeah, it's not ending quite yet. Thank you again, thanks Shredder for the 5 gifted. I need to redo our sub goal. Vara party mode. Yeah. I can turn that on whenever I want. It's just I only use it for the hype trains and the raids. Generally. Even if it's been a while. Let's see the goals. Thank you again, Fang Strider. Thank you. I don't know how many times I've said that, but so many thank yous. 10 gifted tonight. Overall. New goal. We're at 50. 54. We'll try 60 because that's closer than... We'll try.
Subs goal started.
Let's see, how many people caught a sub? I didn't even get to see who caught the sub. Sloth Games, Killer's Assist caught a sub, Ringy Ring caught a sub, Whoopi caught a sub. Nice, so some folks caught a sub. Nice. I always love when some people catch a sub. It means a ton. That means they don't have to watch with ads when they come in. They can watch ad-free for a month. It's like such a gift. Oh, and our hype train is almost over on level 2. Whoop! There we go. Get to see our legs for the end of the hype train. Get the yawn. Look at that. So there's the box. Oh, do I get to open one? I do get to open one. What do we get? I think I got one of the new ones. I know there's only a couple that I didn't have. Look at that. It looks pretty cool. I think that is one of the new ones. That's what I got. Look at that. Thank you again for the hype train. And thank you, Fang Strider, for the 10 gifted this evening. It means a ton. It does. Especially into the new year. All the things. Our first 10 gifted of 2026. Incredible. I'm kind of out of stuff to say. How's your day? Year going? How's the year going? It's going pretty good. I mean, not much has happened. We did the debut, and I went to work. That's it. Yesterday, like, I don't even really do too much for New Year's anyway, but I was literally sat at my computer all day making sure everything worked. I was so nervous that everything was going to break today. A couple things did break, but that's just the way that it is, you know. There's always something that's not going to work. But I like double, triple, quadruple checked like everything I possibly could to make sure stuff worked. Make sure to like the best of my ability that like things weren't going to go awfully wrong. because I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, everything's gonna break and everybody's gonna hate it and nobody's gonna like the way the model looks and nobody's gonna come back again. And that's where I was at in the process. So I'm just excited. I'm just excited that y'all liked it, even if stuff was kind of busted a little bit. Even if we had a couple moments, but I'm just happy you enjoy it. Chill day. I love that for you. I love it. It was busy at work today. It was so busy. So many people. Gotta have a backup for the backup. Yeah. I was thinking about that. I almost gave up on this a couple times. I don't know. I was so nervous. I'll be for real. You could have debuted a hot Cheeto with googly eyes and we'd still be here. I mean, I know you'd still be here. I don't know. I don't know about like everybody, but I mean, I'm sure you'd still be. I'm sure there's a couple of you who like don't care and would be fine. I probably wouldn't have to use a model at all for some of you and you'd have a great time. But hot Cheeto could go crazy. We'd have to be blue and green though. We'd still have to be blue and green, right? We could be a hot Cheeto with a googly eye, but we still have to be blue and green. Delicious chips, perf. Hot Cheeto. I'll be here as well, yeah. 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 I'm just having a good time. I'm hoping we get to have a lot of fun in 2026. And I'm hoping that it's just a good time. Like, I'm hoping not to stress out too much in 2026. I'm hoping not to have too many problems in 2026. You know, I'm hoping that we can make some new friends and we can grow a little bit. We don't have to go crazy. I really don't really need us to go crazy. Just a little bit would be great. And get that for you. Nope, that one. And yeah. I have to like oh. We're tiny. Look what you've done. You've made us small again. We're small. I think for the first time tonight, we're tiny behind here. Small Vara, yeah. We're a lot smaller this time too. I made us really tiny. This time. Very small. Let's go. Combo. Yeah, indeed. It's the tradition. It is. It is. Climb through the bar to escape. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. Actually, we're a little crammed in here now. We're a little claustrophobic in here now. It's a little tight. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little tight in here now. we're a little bit big. Drinking water also reminds me to drink more water. Did you hear me drink water? Do I need to mute myself to drink water? I didn't realize you could hear me. I'll mute myself next time. I'll tell you I'm drinking water, but I'll mute myself next time. Scared me. Scared me. You're scaring me, chat. But I want to hear the gulp. You want to hear the gulp? You heard the bottle? I see. You'll probably hear the middle one too. Right now I'm using a plastic... Oh. Right now I'm using a plastic bottle. Because I've been having a problem. I've been using this one metal one for like a couple of years now. But only recently... I started like So I wash my bottle every day. multiple times a day. Like in the morning and at night, the bottle gets washed, right? Like it's a clean bottle. I don't like use it for like months on end without washing it. I wash it twice a day. I'll wash it and fill it up and drink it at night. No, not that. Not the metal taste. That didn't happen. I don't mind the metal taste. Um, I would wake up in the morning, drink water. It would taste funny. I'd go and pour it out. Not pour it out, but like I'd go and like open it up and there would be mold in it. And then I'd wash it out every day. So I'd like wash it out and be like, all right, this is a one-time thing. One-time thing. Then I'd wash it out, fill it back up, drink it during the day. By the time I got home, it was weird. So I went and I looked, and there was mold in it. I was like, what the heck? So then I'd wash it back out, and I'd fill it back up with water, and I would drink it. And then I'd wake up in the morning, open it up, and there was mold in it. Like every time. So currently, currently, I don't know how much mold I've been consuming, but it must be somewhere that I can't reach. No matter how many times I wash it, I just can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of it. So I think it might be time to buy a new one. Or at least like I'll probably use the same one, but just like buy a new lid maybe. I'm thinking the lid's the problem, like the top. I think the top's the problem because it has a couple like rubber lining in it. So like it doesn't leak everywhere. It's like because it's like metal, but it has a couple rubber things and I can't take them out. But I think that's the problem. So currently I hate it, but I'm using like a plastic bottle currently and I've just been using it. Fire cleanse it. Yeah. Rubber ring is the source. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking that the rubber ring that I can't take out is the source. So I have to address it. So for now, usually I use like a metal bottle, but for now, I'm using plastic just so that I'm not consuming any more mold currently. Because I noticed that started to be a problem. So, yeah, there's that. But I'll try and mute myself. Maybe. We'll see. Other than, I guess there's at least one of you out there that wants to hear the big gulp of water. But I don't think I've ever made that clear. I've never, like, put the mic up to my throat and gulped some water down. And now you consume plastic. I know, right? It's really, there's no winning, is there? There's no winning. But I have actually legitimately been using, like, the same bottle and just filling it up. It's been a couple days now while I'm in limbo with this. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get a new lid. I don't know if I'm going to buy a new bottle because they're expensive. Because it's one of those, like, big ones that holds, like, you know, a whole bunch of water. Toothpick could work to get the thing out. You know what? I could try. But, yeah. So, I just took a bottle of water, like a plastic bottle of water, drank it, and then fill it up with more water and drink it, and then fill it up with more water and then drink it. Should use wood? Is that... I don't think that's possible for a bottle, right? For, like, a water bottle, like, durable that I could take to work and have at home and all the things. I don't know how that works. I don't think I've ever... I don't think I've ever had anything out of wood before. I don't want anything... I don't want anything made of, like, glass because that breaks easily. I think metal's, like, the way to go. It's just that I wish it didn't have the lid that it has, like the rims and everything. I think that's my problem. Think of the glasses. So sorry, I was grabbing a drink of water. Well, we didn't figure anything out to play tonight. I figured we might not play anything tonight. I figured we might chat tonight. I know that's not the most riveting thing, but I figured we might be doing some chatting. So this was to be expected. Tomorrow will be more interesting with Uno, Roblox Uno, and then Sunday I don't know how that'll go for y'all, but I'm really excited. We like the yapping. I know there's at least a few of you that enjoy the yapping. I know some people use it for like background noise, which I totally appreciate and enjoy. Just so you know, I'm somewhere in the background making a whole bunch of noise while you do whatever it is you're doing. Um, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little too awkward for yapping. I don't really know what to say sometimes. Thank you for the cat ears, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I really like this outfit too. I'm very fond of all the outfits. I currently actually don't have a redeem for the casual one. I don't know if we're gonna make a redeem for that or if like we're just gonna like use it whenever. I'm not sure. Like we could very well just use it for some streams depending on the game we're playing or something. I don't know if it's rude, but your voice is just perfect for audio to go to sleep. Um, I don't think that that's rude at all. I think that it's really nice. I've actually, that's been I don't do like ASMR or anything like that, but that's been a theme since I was like in college. All the time people tell me they're like, "Oh my God, your voice is great for sleeping." Or, "Oh my God, I'm just gonna fall asleep to your voice." Or, whatever. Meanwhile, I can barely stand the sound of my own voice. But I don't know. Perhaps it's just the cadence. Perhaps it's just the tone. I don't know. There's not too much special happening, but does this Farah have a gaming version with a little keyboard? This Farah has something a little different. Let me grab it. This Farah has a controller. We've got a controller in this version. This. So when we play a game, we have the little controller. What? Indeed. Indeed. We have a little controller. We've got a controller. Yeah. The buttons don't really work. Like, we just kind of hang out with the buttons, I think. I don't think, even if I pushed buttons on the keyboard, I don't think anything happens. Yeah. Because obviously I don't have a controller actually connected. It's literally just, I just have a keyboard and mouse. But nonetheless, we could still have it out while we're using it, which I think is just like we could, we could just have the pen out whenever. If we're just writing something, maybe if we're like studying, we're not studying, I don't really study anymore, but if I'm like taking notes on something or whatever, we could do this. If we're reviewing something, maybe like when we do that Vine review, I gotta figure out the Vines that we're gonna review because I've never seen Vines. Like we have to like we're gonna react to Vines, but like we could use this maybe. Um, there's potential there. There's certainly potential. Um, yeah. I think I'll probably add a redeem for the casual outfit, maybe. I know we can't really like combine them. They get a little weird. Just like with the other ones, sometimes it gets a little weird when you put all the things on. Random question. I love a random question. I love a random question. What is the hardest game you've played? Like
This
ever?
is life-saving. They almost drowned when they went out boating. But I got watermelons to keep me floating.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones we need to react to. We need to see the original if possible. Um, the hardest game I've played. Hmm. Um. Thinking about it. I'm thinking. Um. Platformers generally. I really hate platformers. Platformers are really hard for me. Um. I don't think I have anything specific. Just like if they add like a guys, she's thinking. If it's funny that you can like actually see it now in the expressions. Before I kind of just I kind of, had that, but now I can actually like we can see it on my face. um Generally just platformers. Like if it's a platformer, it's over. It's toast. It's toast. I tried Celeste once and I didn't make it. I couldn't get past like the first little thing. There's a couple other platformers I tried and like was really really horrible at. She'd be looking up for answers. Yeah. Me and an exam. Me and an exam. I have a question about how the model works. Yeah. Go ahead and ask. Feel free to ask questions. Now's the time to ask questions. I'm so excited to make some of these into GIFs. Put some of these up for us to use. Of course, we have all the other ones that will still exist, but we're gonna have so many more with the expressions. With actual expressions. Is it like a scanner that sees you or like a camera? So I use a webcam. Most people actually recommend using a phone, like using like an iPhone because it has really nice tracking. I don't have iPhone tracking monies, so I have a webcam that was gifted to me and I use that. Um, and I'm probably for a very long time never going to give it up. And I just use that with VTube Studio. There's plenty other things you can use, like people add VBridger and they add like there's different things you can do to make it a lot better than this and to make it a lot more accurate than this. I just don't have the monies for that because a lot of times not a lot of times. If you're going to use like an iPhone to do it, there's like a monthly fee for that you have to pay on different, resources. That could be, I think it's depending on what you use, it's between 3 and 7 a month. And then you have to have the PC that can run the extra programs on it. So, for example, I'd also have to have VBridger open right now and stuff like that. And then to send it all into VTube Studio and get it to do its thing and then track it, all that. It's kind of difficult. You also have to make sure you have the device that actually has, that is new enough for you to have the right stuff. That. Yeah, I might need to find my inhaler. Been talking a bunch. I might need it. Everything is money, money, money. It is. Unfortunately, that's like the problem. Everything costs money. There's nothing is free in this world. Where it is. Another question. What is your go-to comfort food snacks? My go-to snacks. I really like salty snacks, even though I'm not allowed to have them. So I really like the really junk food, like pretzels and chips and stuff like that. Now I can't have all that, so what I usually end up doing is just eating like tons of bread as a snack. I really like carrots and ranch. Like raw carrots and ranch are my favorite thing. I love them so much. Um, I generally comfort food. Of course, I like all the greasy stuff that everybody else likes, like burgers and fries and all that. But I also really like a really nice prime rib. Inhale. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I am of many people that happen to just be like asthmatic. So sometimes when I get excited and do all this and kind of, it's not that I'm like yelling right now, but I've gotten to a point where like I've used my I've used my insides enough. I've been projecting enough that I started like wheezing a little bit, and so I'm just trying to fix that before it's a problem, you know? Cucumber and hummus. I love cucumber. I love a cucumber so much. It's so good. I'm not the biggest fan of salads. I like them. I love salads. I eat salads all the time. But I don't like them as an actual meal because I never feel like enough. They never, ever, ever feel like enough. All right. I'm just going to mute for a second. Yeah, I'm just going to mute for a second because I found it. I'm just going to mute so I can go ahead and use it, and then we can talk about food again. I'll be back in just a second. Okay. I love green peppers, raw specifically. I eat them like apples, so much vitamin C. I peppers again, back to in 2026, I'm recognizing that I'm a picky eater. I love the smell of peppers, like cooked peppers, like green peppers. I love when they're being cooked with like onions and sausage and stuff, but I just can't stomach the actual taste of them. I love when we can still see her expressions. Yeah, you're gonna see my expressions forever now. And eat a bowl of just white rice just hits so times. Yeah. Um I'm sorry. Um I I enjoy rice. I always have to cook it though. Like it just takes so long to cook. But I do think it's a good time. I'm really big on like roast chicken and like I'm a big meat fan. So I like roast chickens and sausage and I like making and cooking meatballs and different kinds of roasts and different ways to cook and prepare beef and different cuts of beef and pork and all of the things. I have a really good time with that. She's struggling to read. Yeah, I was struggling to read whatever that was. I thought I was like having a stroke for a second. Um, meat, yeah. Cucumbers, got a lot going on. Refreshing, crunchy, easy to snack on. Yeah, I like eating cucumbers with ranch. I also really like eating carrots with ranch. Those two together, it's like my favorite. I also really like celery with ranch. I don't like ranch on a salad, but I like it individually with small stuff. Or like those little like cherub tomatoes, those little tiny ones. I like cherub tomatoes, cucumber, celery, and carrots with ranch. Like a little charcuterie board, but like a very basic kind. Um, very basic. What the heck? Doodlebun sent me a big list of games. A big list. I'm gonna have to look at that. It's an overwhelming list, but I will have to take a peeky at it. We'll have to take a look. Celery too stringy? I agree that celery can be stringy, but it depends. For me, if I like get a really good chomp on it, then we're good to go. I eat most things, but can't stand avocado. I also don't like avocado. Another one, okay? Another one. Um, how is celery even spelled? I think you spelled it right there. I think you did it. think he got it. I think anyway. It looks right. It feels right. If you could swap lives with a game character for a day, who would it be? I would swap. There's a very easy answer to this. The immediate answer that I came to is that I would swap with the main feminine character in Love and Deep Space. But also, I was hesitant immediately because that's really dangerous. I would perish immediately. I would not be able to fight the way, like, if there was a guarantee that I wouldn't die, I might do it because there's no way I wouldn't be able to fight the way that she does. she's very strong. She's actually like the strongest character in the game, even against the guys. She's the strongest. She's able to do the most stuff. It's just that, like, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. If I was just like transmitigated into it, it'd be a no for me. I would die instantly. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Thank you, thank you. I will grab a hydrate and a stretch. But I had an A in it. I'm sorry I hit the mic. I'm still getting used to the position of it. Sometimes I accidentally whack it. I hope it's not like too much. I pushed said it so hard, my mind thinks faster than my hands, and I forgot to type what I thought down in the chat. It's okay. Sorry, I think I got what you were talking about, because you were talking about rice. I think I understood. Grab this height. So sorry that you have to hear the bottle and everything. I'm so self-conscious about the bottle now. I'm like, oh my god, they can hear the bottle. Oh my god. Right. More water. Got more water. I'm almost finished this bottle. I'm gonna have to open a second one. I brought a second one just in case, because I didn't know how many hydrates would be. I also didn't know how much I'd be speaking, so I didn't know if I'd need a ton of water. So I brought a bunch. We like white noise? Well, I mean, I think some people like white noise, but other people, I feel like now, I mean, now you don't even have to hear my keyboard anymore. I got rid of the keyboard sounds. We don't care about the bottle, just drink. I just drink comfortably. It's just that listen, I'm a little bit lazy with it. It used to be before, when I was using the headset, the mute button was like right here in my lap. It still is right in my lap, actually. I should probably have it muted like all the time, just in case the microphone switches. But now the mute button is all the way on top of my PC. Like, I have to reach all the way over to mute. Like, I can't just like mute in a second. Because it's like in an audio mixer. That we could play with it some other point. And I have like auto tune now, and I have voice changers and everything. Miss the keyboard noise? Yeah, I know there was a couple people that didn't really like the keyboard noise. So I ended up, currently we don't have keyboard noise, and I'm going to leave it that way because of the way that this microphone is set up. If I left the keyboard noise on, you'd hear like metal all the time because it's all connected to the desk. Well, the quote desk. So it just wouldn't work. So like maybe in future, when my desk is a real desk, we can bring back the keyboard noises, but it's not something we can have right now with this mic because all you'd hear is like metal clanking. So it's the way that it is. Yeah. I'm excited to test out some of this audio mixer stuff. I have 4 custom little like sound button things I can add in. I really gotta like go back and like read the instructions and see how I do that. But there's also auto tune. If we were singing, we don't sing, but we could do that. We could add that in and add like an effect. That's probably the only way I'd be able to manage something that wasn't actual trash. It would still be trash, but wouldn't be like total trash. You know what I mean? Like very amateur hour content. We could do that with some autotune. um, or we also have some wild voice changing abilities here. They're not great. They're like a little bit weird. But I can sound like a chipmunk, and I can also like enter the pits of hell. So we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for now. It may come in handy in the future, when most of you forget. What time is it? Midnight? Is it time to go? Are we tired out? Are we all tired out? Is it time? Or are we not ready yet? Because it feels like we've been ready for a while and I've been the holdout here. You know what I mean? Oh. Is that a sign? I'm ready when you are. Are we ready to go to bed? Are we ready to go to bed? It's funny. I'm like kind of ready to go to bed. I also don't want to leave yet, but I know that like we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. And like we'll get to see the model again. And I'm still probably I'm probably gonna put new model again on the thing, so like don't be like, what? It's just because, that's what you do when you're trying to market yourself to new people. So there'll be contents and there'll be things. I'm probably gonna hang out for a little while, probably like a couple hours. I'm probably gonna like sit and clip some things. Um, that way I can make some little videos, and yeah, make some stuffs. Put it on. And there's always an ad when I'm trying to leave. I'll try and pop in tomorrow so you could say hi. Oh, you can't hear me, can you? Because there's an ad. But I'll wait a second. I'll wait until we continue, till the ad is gone. We'll give it a moment. Because I know there isn't a ton of subs going around right now. There's sometimes when I didn't care, but right now I know that there's far more people without a sub than there are with a sub, so you know. Well, I'm watching an ad. Please don't go yet. No, I'm not leaving. Oh no. I would never leave in the middle of an ad, or I try not to anyway. The ad always comes up at the worst time. It really does. You're back. Welcome back. I waited. I tried my best not to leave during an ad, and we were just still kind of chatting anyway. But yeah. Thank you all for coming tonight. I will kind of try and wrap it up at this point. I guess it's time. Um, Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the hype. I appreciate the hype trains. I appreciate um the subs, all the subs from tonight. I appreciate the bits from tonight. I appreciate all of you who literally just like hung out. I appreciate our first follow of the year and with the new model. And yeah, I'm excited for all the things that 2026 will bring. Including, maybe some new faces from some new content. I'm gonna do you might see some weird stuff from me, because I might like try some stuff. I'm not gonna get into like tutorials. I'm not gonna get into like, that kind of stuff, but you might see it's still gonna be like on brand from me, but it might be slightly different. I might try different editing styles. I might try different, different things like that as I see it. So yeah. So you'll see some stuff. We'll see, but I'll know based off your reactions and all the things if we actually like this stuff or not. It might be a little bit of experimentation for some of the year, but I don't know. We're gonna have fun with it, you know what I mean? Tutorial on how to be a burb, yeah. Tutorial on how to be a burb. Have a great year, you too. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful year. A good night. Thank you. You also, everybody. We'll find a raid now. We'll find a raid and head out. And we'll be back tomorrow. We are playing Uno, Roblox Uno with chat tomorrow. We'll be doing that. And Uh, I'm hoping to get into some recorded content soon-ish for like YouTube. Um, and you might be seeing a short from me because especially sleepy voice make me even sleepy voice time. Um, will You'll probably see a short. I might even work on it tonight because I'm excited. I'm like I'm like kind of tired. Like I feel the headache beginning to come, and I probably should lay down. But I know I'm probably also gonna work on videos, or at least try and come up with some ideas for videos. So I might be around a little bit on the Discord, stuff like that. You might see me on TikTok or something. But like, yeah. So we'll be around tomorrow, and we're doing the Uno, and we're gonna be on here on Sunday doing the housing update. And Monday, I don't know what we're gonna play on Monday. We gotta figure something out because we're playing on Monday. We're streaming on Monday, and I don't know. Maybe I'll find something by then. I'm just like, I don't know. I'll leave it at that for now. I'll leave it at that for now. I don't want to keep us going. I don't want to keep us going. I don't want to keep us going. It's time for Eeps. Let me find a raid before I go ahead and switch us to the offline screen and stuff like that. But thank you all again for all of the things, for being so kind and excited and all of this stuff. It means a lot. Let's find a raid. Let's find a raid. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's a bunch of unfamiliar faces here. I'm looking. Looking around. I'm looking around. Oh, there's somebody that's green. Never heard of this game before, though. They're playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I've heard of it a little bit. I've never played it. I don't know if it's something I would be interested in. I'm not sure if it's anything any of you would play either, but they're green. Let me take a peek at them. Let's take a peek at the stream, you know? Hmm. I don't think so. It's not that I wouldn't enjoy it. I just think we may go elsewhere. And of course, because we're chatting, it's difficult here. Also, it is playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. How cute. I'm excited for the update. Yakuza, yeah. Elden Ring, Minecraft. Valorant, more Minecraft over here. Anybody I follow on? Uh, there is, kinda. It's always tough when we do chatting streams. It's tough. It's so tough. I don't know who this is. They've rated me before. It says they've rated me before. They're playing Warframe? Is that acceptable? Let me take a peek at who they are. I feel bad that I don't remember their name. Mm, move on. We'll find somebody else. I just don't know where to go. I'm trying. It's tough out here sometimes. They're offline now. You know what? Let me exit out of this and redo the raid because some of these folks are offline now. The Warframe community is so welcoming. Ah. I've heard similar things, but I don't even know what it's about. I've never even touched it. I don't know if it's something I'd ever play, but one person here, they like look really cool. A little chaos, a little bit too chaos for me. Mm. Mm. I'm struggling with the options. I'm struggling with the things that I see. What are they doing? No. There. No. I trust the Destiny community more than the Warframe community. Oh, interesting. Also, this finding raids is going to be part of our recognizing that we are picky. This is part of it. You don't gotta raid. Yeah, but we should. We should. It's the right thing to do. You should always raid if you're streaming on Twitch. It is the appropriate thing to do to share your community with others and also give other people the opportunity to find more like-minded folks or folks that they want to watch and stream, because I'm sure y'all want to find more people to watch, and I'm sure the streamers want to find more people to watch them. So if everybody raided, Twitch would be a better place. We sleep when you do. We sleep when you do. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Unfortunately, I'm seeing a lot of like, it's not that we can't go to these, but I try to stay away from a lot of like the maid outfit type streams, and you know, if there's too much chaos happening, like I try to stay kind of within our lane. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay in our lane. And sometimes it's a little difficult to stay in our lane because there's not a lot of people like us. We all perch up here. Sleep that exists. Yeah. Um, so sometimes it's difficult to find somebody like me that I can send you to. They don't have to be exactly like me, but I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find somebody that isn't screaming into the mic, trying to find somebody that's, you know, isn't making certain kinds of jokes or saying certain things and, you know, all of that nature. You know what I mean? It's just a little tough sometimes. There's no birds like you. Yeah. The only bird like this. Um, but it's rough. It's rough out here sometimes. I'm still looking though. I'm gonna give it a couple more looks. Um, and if not, we'll move on. Not, we just won't. I think like this one, like they look really cool, but they're also chatting, and like chatting can go wild. Like there's a reason why you don't typically get a rated unless you know somebody when you're chatting, and that's just because like you could talk about any number of topics, like we did tonight. We talked about so many different things, and so I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna talk about, and because I don't know them, it's hard to trust them. It's not that they're not good people. It's just difficult. It's like you know, you got to make like a call about their work ethic and personality in like 5 seconds. And it's rough out here. Rough out here. For a second, I thought I saw a thing that said that Stray was streaming, and I was like, Stray streaming without me, but I think it was just bugging for a second. Are they playing Minecraft? It's just chatting, but let me take a peek over here. They've got like teal colored hair. Uh, Unfortunately, I thought it was going to be a good time. It sounded like a good time, but again, with the pickiness, the microphone, I could hear the background. I could hear the things. Obviously, we're not perfect. People are not perfect, but I wouldn't watch a stream if I could hear everything in the background. I won't send you to one either. We were playing Overcooked. What are you playing? Zenless Zone Zero. Some chatting, some Fortnite, more chatting. It's getting comforting at this point to hear it. The first little note is startling, like and then after that, like it's the slow, like low rumble that's really nice. I think it's perfect for the uppies. Perhaps we aren't raiding tonight. I tried. I'm still looking for a second. Capybara VTuber? Wait, have we been there before? I think they have a different model right now, but I think I might have seen them before. I'm not sure. My Twitch keeps trying to update itself. I think. Oh my god, I've gotten to the point I scrolled so far that it's telling now I follow Connor / Sea Dog, right? Like I watch sometimes because I watch Iron Mouse. I've gotten so far down the list that it's telling me I should go raid Iron Mouse or Sea Dog, and I'm like, what? That's no. We've gone too far on the list, chat. We've gone too far. We've gone too far now where they're like, okay, well, you don't want to raid those people, so here's people with like a bajillion viewers. What about them? Obviously, we're not gonna go. So that'll be the end for us tonight. We unfortunately won't be raiding out. There's only one bird I hail to, and that's Lord Vara, Queen of Realm 288. I don't think I'm Queen of 288 anymore. I'm not even there. Try to find a streamer similar to you. Vara is special in our hearts. There is and will always be one Vara. Yeah. The chill bird. Yeah. We're pretty chill. Or at least I try to be pretty chill. You know what I mean? We're not always chill. We try our best, though. But that'll be the end. We'll get to see our offline screen. And have a wonderful, wonderful night. Happy New Year. And we'll be back tomorrow with more new model and some Roblox. Some Uno on Roblox. I'm hoping we can get a decent amount of people playing. I don't know if we'll get 10, but well, at least a couple people will play, right? I hope. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Good night. Good night, good night. We'll listen to it and then I'll hit the offline. Perfect. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Good night. Good night. Good night.